Yes, Spurs fans, welcome back to the Irish Hotspur here. We are about to take on another Champions League night and another Champions League opponent, this time at home against Sparta Praha, Sparta Prague, a team that I think we're going into it with a lot of confidence of hopefully a good performance and definitely a win. I think we need to pick up a win. And selfishly, I'd say I think we need to try to win our next 3 games, however way we can, to really give us that fighting chance of potentially finishing in the top 8. And if we were to finish in the top 8, course, we're a long way from maybe those conversations, but I think that would be actually fair play considering the teams that, are competing for it. Like they're only kind of the big names that do end up finishing that high up in the Champions League table. And I think that would definitely be a good word in Thomas Frank's book so far in terms of his time here at Tottenham Hotspur. So it's a big chance to gather some momentum and pick up a win here because also as well, there's going to be a bit of a delay between this game and then the next Champions League games. We're going to have about, I think, a month break from the Champions League. So it's going to be pretty much only Premier League action and FA Cup action after this. So it's our last Champions League game for a while against, in my opinion, a beatable opponent. Of course, no team in the Champions Leagues are mugs, but I think this is a team that we are hoping we can actually see a similar performance to what we saw the other night against Brentford, Dave.
Yeah. No, look, it's at the end of the day, the only objective today, Jack, is just to make sure that we're still in the hunt for the top 8. I think given the way the fixture list was kind to us in terms of the way the fixtures were laid out, I think there's a huge opportunity, and many Spurs fans were licking their lips, sort of saying, hang on, we can sneak a top 8 here, providing we sort of pick up a lot of the results early in the campaign. Now, I think that Monaco, that point away from Monaco and that point away to Bodo Glimt might actually just come back and cost us the top 8. To go and win tonight, then double down and beat Dortmund and then Frankfurt is going to be a huge ask. It's not impossible, but it's a huge ask.
Yeah.
But I would argue as well tonight, it could very well come down to goal difference to get inside that top 8. So I think it's important tonight to approach it the very same way we did against Brentford and go at them and look to score goals, because I think the opportunity is there to rout this team here tonight. They're not a good team. They struggle to score goals. I think their main striker coming into this was out with illness, and they haven't won a game. Now, I know they drew at Atletico Bilbao and stuff, but on the road, this Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it's huge. When you see a lot of these teams from lower leagues in Europe come here, they struggle to keep it compact because of the weight of the stadium. It really is a big pitch out there. So for me, I think we got to use that to our advantage, stretch them, and we will find goals here tonight. But it's all about the intent, because Thomas Frank has bought himself a lot of goodwill. All of a sudden, the pressure, there's no talk about pressure or anything else on him. Most Spurs fans are coming into this in a buoyant mood, in a jovial mood. So it's about building off that now and taking the handbrake off again and letting us go at them, because I've made the argument, I think this team is built to sort of be on the front foot, be aggressive, go and press. And I think there's an element that Frank can allow them to do that, but also building a defensive structure around that we lacked last year that can help kick this project on. But, tonight we'll buy even more of that belief and that buy-in. So, and in fairness to him, you look at that lineup, Jack, you'll go through it now in a minute, but it looks like it's going to be more or less the same approach, which I'm happy with.
Yeah, it is. I think it's going to be a similar approach. And you would imagine that Thomas Frank, even though he has said, there would be some changes, there would be some rotation, I think he's probably looked at the last performance and looked at the personnel that he picked in the last performance and felt like, you know what, I'm not going to try to change too much and hopefully get a similar performance. So I think he's done actually fair play here. But let us know, everybody, if you disagree or how you're feeling about this lineup. Of course, we have Vicario in goals. It's going to be Pedro Porro and Jed Spence. You'd imagine for a while now. I'm not too sure when he's going to maybe think about calling for a change or maybe some sort of type of rotation there. Of course, like Van de Ven could technically play left back, which then could move Jed Spence over to right back. I don't really rate Ben Davis as a fullback. I don't even really rate him much, to stay at the club, but he's also technically an option. And then maybe the other fullback option at right back is potentially an Archie Gray, but again, like it's not necessarily ideal. So I would say like for the majority of these games for the rest of the month, you'd imagine Thomas Frank is going to hope that he can keep, Jed Spence and Pedro Porro fit and be able to sort of get the most out of them. But they're going to have a tough shift the rest of the month. They're going to be earning their paycheck, let's just say, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm going to move over now to the center backs of Romero and Van de Ven. And then I think that's not much of a surprise really either. I think we all knew that this was a bit of a must-win game. You can imagine too, like we're going to be the team that's going to be on the front foot, want to have a lot of possession. Having those two in the team, I think, is crucial towards that. Now let's go over to the midfield. It's going to be Paulinho. I did expect that. Bentancur has actually played the last few games ahead of Paulinho for whatever reason, but it's actually, I think, worked out for Thomas Frank. And maybe he's
Mm.
now feeling like he does have to, in certain games, maybe separate them, not play them together, but sort of keep them away from each other and have someone else that is a bit more progressive on the ball. Especially in games like this, where do you really need to have, two really physical, dominant
Mm.
midfielders in terms of winning the ball against a team like Slavia Prague? Probably not, if I'm going to be honest. I think it is good to have more of a ball progressor, someone that is more willing to get forward, someone that is going to be capable of, kind of controlling the game in possession and be a bit more of a, let's say, a tempo setter, if you will, in the side. And Archie Gray has been given that nod, Dave. So, I know we're going to talk a lot about Xavi Simons, thankfully being given another opportunity after a great performance, but Thomas Frank has gone for Archie Gray. He's rewarded him.
Well, I think he deserves it, Jack. I think, last year, and, this is where I gave him massive credit. He was brought in to be a centre midfielder, filled in at centre back better than what some of our centre backs did. He had a better
Yeah,
campaign
that's
at
true.
centre back than what Radu Dragosin did, and I think it speaks a lot of the talent that's in there. I've always argued a good player can be competent out of position in another position just because he understands the game and stuff. And I think you see that with Archie Gray. And to be fair with Thomas Frank, it's not like he's going, "Do you know what, I could do with dropping power today. I'm shoehorning you in here." It's almost like, look, you're now going to play centre midfield. This is where you're going to get your opportunities, nowhere else. And I think Archie Gay would almost prefer that. And I know it's been frustrating that maybe he's had to wait a lot. I know he's carried a bit of an injury, but up until then, he's had to wait for this sort of moment. But, he came in the PSG game. The kid was absolutely fantastic. Like that cross to Mawani, absolutely delicious. So it shows that in and around the box, he's competent. He was brilliant there again against Brentford midweek, Jack.
Mhm.
Absolutely brilliant. 6 defensive actions in terms of clearances, interceptions, and tackles. And then also 5 balls into the opposition final third and 94% pass accuracy, which shows he's getting around the midfield, completing his defensive duties, but also on the ball he can play and he can get that ball forward, which is what we sort of many people have been crying that we've maybe lacked from the double pivot. So he's earned his moment here tonight. Now it'll be interesting to see whether he goes again and gets a start of the weekend in the Premier League or whether Frank reverts to Bentancur and Paulinho. I'd argue I think he will. I don't like, I think the problem is with them. He's asking them to be too defensive rather than allowing them really to get forward and affect the game. I think there's much more in Bentancur than maybe what he's shown. You could see that against Brentford. But with Paulinho, yeah, maybe he is a bit more defensive minded. But on European nights, you do need that guy that's going to sort of sit in between your two centre backs and allow your wing backs to bomb forward in games like that and just give you that bit of solidity. So I can understand that selection tonight. But look, Archie Gray, the more he keeps performing, the more he keeps putting his hands up for minutes, the more he enters himself into that conversation. Because for large parts, it's been Bergval or Sarr, Bergval or Sarr. Well, now Archie Gray is entering himself into that conversation, and that's all you can do when you're given the opportunity, and he's done well. I also just want to mention with Jed Spence, Jack, I think it's also a huge opportunity for Jed Spence actually now to really showcase what he can do, and I think it's come at the right time for him. There's a World Cup coming up at the end of the year. He's going to be highly motivated. There is a fullback position there for him if he wants it. And, in years gone by, even with Ange Postecoglou, more seen as a rotational guy when Udogie and
Yeah.
Porro was fit, Conte didn't really trust him. But I think now he's surely going to get about a month run of games. And I think if he can produce similar to what he's done against Brentford consistently over a month, then all of a sudden he propels himself into a number one spot. And, that's what we want at the end of the day. And I hopefully Jed Spence can do it because this guy's had a long journey to sort of even get to this point at Tottenham Hotspur. And I'd really like to see him sort of kick on now because people forget he is 24 years of age. It's about now where you really sort of expect the guy to really sort of grab the
Yeah,
opportunity and try
I
and
agree.
force himself into the team from now on because when he's on form and doing what he done against Brentford, he offers a complete different alternative to Pedro Porro of the other side. Pedro Porro is more a guy where he can hit you from distance. I always say he can hit a midget stick from 60 yards, with a tennis ball, by the way. But, with Jed Spence, he can take players on. He's more of an aggressor. He gets up, harries people, forces them into mistakes. And it'd be an absolute lethal combination to have from fullback areas going forward. So if Jed Spence can bring more of that and be consistent, then he'll find himself in the team and the dog will have a lot of work to do when he gets back.
Yeah, I think too, like Jed Spence is almost taking a page out of Pedro Porro's book by being available, right? Not, being the victim of so many injuries. Like Destiny Udogie, at this point, you probably do have to have a conversation just about how many injuries this guy's been incurring. Like we really are desperate to sign I think another fullback. I know it's
Yeah.
not, the most glamorous of conversations. We'd be talking more in January about signing probably another forward player. But I think at this stage, we really do need another fullback. We're lucky that Jed Spence, Pedro Porro find a way to be as healthy as they have been because with Udogi and his injuries, like we're really asking a lot of Pedro Porro and Jed Spence to just be rotating amongst themselves. And it's been nice this season. Maybe like you said, compared to the previous manager, what's nice about Jed Spence is that we sort of see him as one of the main fullbacks, not as the backup fullback. We kind of
Mm.
see him as one that's in the conversation almost
No
any
one
game
moans
as
when
a,
he's
as a
selected.
reasonable player to start, not someone
Yeah.
that's going to fill in type of guy.
Yeah, no one moans when he's selected like we've seen in years gone by. Oh, he's in the team. We're fucked here today.
Maybe a bit more than like Kevin. We love Kevin Danzo, but he's probably elevated himself to a bit higher than like even Kevin Danzo levels. Like he's more than a rotational player.
Danzo's another good example. You can trust him when you put him in. You don't look at it and go, oh, this is going to be costly today. You can trust him
True.
to come in and fill in and do a job. And I think that's all credit to Jed Spence. This is a guy that, let's not forget, the whole thing about him was never about his ability. It was always about, can people trust him? So, the fact that he's sort of shown that they can, fair play to the kid.
Yeah, and his performance against Brentford was one of the best attacking performances I've ever seen him do over on that left side. Like he was just making good runs off of the ball, good runs with the ball. He just caused, problems to that Brentford team. And also, when I thought about it, I was like, that was down Coyote's side, who's arguably been one of their best players this season for Brentford. It wasn't like he was coming up against an Ayer or someone like that, who's like a center back who's just sitting back, the whole time. Like he was coming up against another good fullback, and he absolutely just ran the show, really, Jed Spence down that left side. So it was a performance you cannot sniff at. Hopefully we see another one tonight.
With Jed Spence, and this is where I'd argue, I think if he could really pull it together, I think he has the potential to go on and be one of the world's best fullback if he can pull it all together for 2 or 3 years. Because when you see a player that's predominantly right-footed being able to produce that over the left-hand side, and like he's produced it for Tottenham over the right-hand side. He came in against France against Southampton and destroyed them within 10 minutes. He had the game over. He really does have that ability that if he can pull it all together, he can really kick on and be that guy. But when I look at a lot of him, I almost think he's just way too relaxed and way too laid back to ever really sort of grab that motivation and really pull it all together and really kick on. I think he realizes how good he is and he's just comfortable. And it's like, look, when I play, I'll just show you what I do, rather than sort of have that point to prove. And I think if he could find that sort of thing where he needs to go and prove himself, I think he could really kick on and become one of the world's best fullbacks because he is absolutely solid defensively and he can also play. And if he could just pull that together and find that motivation, we've got one hell of a player on our teams. To be honest with you, when you look at a lot of his attributes, he shouldn't really be a rotational option. He should be starting fullback.
Yeah,
he's just too laid back.
And then the likes of, Archie Gray, right, being given another opportunity, which we mentioned. And then in terms of the forward line, we're all very happy to see Xavi Simons being given another go. You'd imagine he'll probably be given some minutes against Forest as well. So I wouldn't be, too surprised to maybe see Xavi Simons come off, maybe as one of the first substitutions maybe for this game. So let's hope that he can put in a solid first half, maybe get us a 1 or 2 goal lead. And then, in the second half, we can have someone like a Bergvall, Pop Montasar come into the game to relieve him.
Looking forward to seeing Hotspur. Just quickly, Jack, people are saying it's Slavia Prague, not Sparta Prague. So we need to change that.
Oh, did I do Sparta? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me change that. I was trying to go extra Czech, whenever you see the
Prague and everything.
I went for the Praha because it seems like that's more commonly, they're referred to as, but I must have gotten them mixed up with the Sparta. Brilliant. So yeah, let me change that. Good catch, everybody. Good catch. What were you going to say about Hotspur?
Yeah, I was going to say about Hotspur, Jack. I'm actually really excited. Like, don't get me wrong. Slightly annoyed that, Frank hasn't just put out that same front line as he did against Brentford. But I think if you were going to take a player out, a player Moana, you can take him out, bring him in. He's just going to slot in like you never missed him. But I think silver linings, Hotspur is one of them rotational options that if you were looking to make a sub during games, that you'd have no problem with him coming on because he does cause a bit of a problem. He likes to get on the ball. He's direct. And I think on a pitch like tonight where, it's going to be wide, they're going to be stretched, and I think especially after about 30 minutes, the game's going to open up. There's a real chance for Hotspur to come alive here tonight and really throw his hat in the ring because out of everyone that's been given an option down the left-hand side, you would argue he's probably the favourite option there,
Mhm.
for Frank over the likes of Johnson and other players that have been there. Now, I would make the argument. I do think we looked a lot better balanced with Moani out on the left the other day. It's just even the little things like, in tight spaces the other day, he was able to wiggle his way out of it, lay it off, keep the pressure on, sustain attacks. With Wilson Odobert, sometimes he can be, unless he's running at you in them tight spaces, he can almost lose the ball and sort of, then all of a sudden you're tracking backwards. But I'm really excited to see what he can offer tonight, because when he has played, he's been explosive. And one thing I like about him, he gets himself in the box. It's one thing people praise Johnson for. He gets himself in the box and he picks up a couple of goals. So it shows me that he is a player that is improving, which is
Yeah.
good.
Clearly, I'm showing Slavia Prague no respect by accidentally calling them
If
Sparta
they win now,
Praha.
you're
And
going to be blamed. You know that.
yeah, no.
They'll come out and say, "Oh, Jack was our motivation."
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, the Czechs are now going to step it up, now that they've seen that absolute howler. So do forgive me, everybody. And I just went overboard. I was like trying to be as respectful as possible with the Praha, but then, I forgot that, there's actually another Prague team in Sparta Praha. So I got a little carried away there.
I
But
can imagine Jack
yeah,
with the
I'm
Champions League music in the background, full blast, just losing himself in the moment.
seriously. Seriously. I am excited as well, right? To see Wilson Odobert. I am a Wilson Odobert defender. I'm a Wilson Odobert fan. I do think, I can see a lot in his game that I just hope he continues to progress, continues to get better, because I think, especially maybe against teams like this where, maybe now I am going to disrespect the Czech league again, but I don't think they'd probably come up against such dynamic
No,
wingers, guys that are tricky, have that real agility, that low center of gravity like he does. I think that can really cause, maybe, even though they're the best team in the Czech league, by the looks of things, by a decent country mile here. I think they're undefeated in the Czech league. I'd imagine
yeah,
they're not coming up against guys like him on a regular basis, really. So I hope that he's going to show Thomas Frank that, he was the right pick tonight, because Thomas Frank, to be fair, has shown him more praise than maybe I would have expected this season. He seems to like what Odobert brings. He seems to like, that dynamism that he has out on the wings. And I think this is a good opponent for him to get some momentum and get some confidence in his legs. And to be fair, Thomas Frank has rolled with Kolomoani, Richarlison a lot this season, so you feel like you had to risk one of them, and that meant that with Brendan Johnson as well not being available, with Matisse Tell, I think only now just coming back to the side to replace Solanke, I think it was always going to be lined up for Wilson Odobert tonight to
mhm.
be given the chance, and hopefully he does take it. I'm excited to see what he does, because when he's on his game, he does get me out of my seat a little bit. He's a bit like a Kudus, where he just
He's a
has that.
throwback.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a throwback, Jack. David Ginola, Aaron Lennon, Gareth Bale. What excited people the
Takes on
most
players.
was, as soon as they got on the ball, they could change a game for you. They could take one or two players out and they could produce that bit of magic that no one else can, whether it be through raw pace, good footwork, and I think Wilson Odobert is similar to that. Mohamed Kudus is similar to that. Explosive wingers that when they get one-on-one with their man, you almost fancy them to beat them, and you're almost like chance on here. Under Ange Postecoglou, Wilson Odobert was injured a lot, but when you're watching Brendan Johnson and players like that trying to create and they're passing it backwards, you don't even get out your seat. And at the end of the day, what you go to these games for is having great defenses of all is good, but what you really get into football for and turn up to the matches and pay the big bucks to go for is for that magic moment that happens in front of
Yeah.
your eyes. And players like that is what excites people, and I'm glad we've got players like that now of that sort of ability. Even Xavi Simons, he can do that, but he can also start spraying the ball around. I think it's also very important that he's got Xavi Simons in that number 10 tonight, because then he can also do 1-2s with Xavi Simons, and with the speed of Odobert, I wouldn't be surprised to see them link up, put Odobert in behind, and we score tonight.
Yeah, completely. And just maybe something else to mention is we do have Olosesi and Williams Barnett off on the bench as well. They're being given their opportunity to
Scored
dress
5
up in the
today,
nice,
Barnett.
yeah, they get to dress up in the nice Hugo Boss suits and be a part of the experience, be on the bench. Dane Scarlett's there as well. In terms of the bench, we have Kinski. I mean, not something to really spend too much time on, but I did say, like, I thought this would be one of the only games that Kinski could feature in the next month or so, and I kind of thought there would be a chance maybe he would line up for tonight, but the fact that he's picked Vicario, Thomas Frank for this one, real worry signs, I think, for Antonin Kinski about whether those rumors that Dave brought up a while ago are true, that maybe he's just not impressing the manager and the coaches really in training, to be honest, because this seemed like one of the only games I could see him starting. Even Nick Lazy 8 said, like, Do you really see him, starting against Aston Villa? That would be a bit of a worry. Against
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund at home, is that really the game you roll him in for when Borussia Dortmund have had a pretty decent season? Probably not. Like, it just seems like this was one of the only games you would have expected the backup keeper to be rolled in for, but Thomas Frank has decided
On
against it.
on that, Jack, I think when you take the whole situation together, Vicario, there's a lot of conversation around, do we have to do what Arsenal done with Ramsdale and sort of bring in another established number one and let them sort of almost fight out, best man wins. When you look at Kinski, the reports that came out saying that he's regressing behind the scenes, it's almost setting it up for Kinski to go out on loan, Spurs to bring in another goalkeeper this summer, and then Vicario on that goalkeeper to fight it out, and then you're hopefully hoping then that Kinski sort of develops massively with game time on his loan, and he can come back in and sort of serve that number two. But I would say it certainly looks like to me Spurs will be in the market this summer for a goalkeeper. So when we are, you heard it here first.
And also, I mean, I think you and I made this point in the past that like it just makes you feel like maybe we just got that Josh Keeley situation really all wrong.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be then, getting rid of Kinski only like a year later, at least if
And
they
he's the
don't
whole
rate
reason
him
why
after spending 10, 15 million on the guy, like you're just like, geez, like what was the whole point? Of
he's the
that
whole
transfer?
reason why Keeley left though, Jack, because
Yeah.
Keeley he felt like, this guy coming in, he's blocking up my pathway. That was my spot.
Yeah.
And that's the whole reason why he left. So
Yeah, no, I agree. Danzo's in there though in the lineup. Matisse Tell returns back to the Champions League squad, after replacing Solanke. Will we
there's
ever
some
see
mad move.
Solanke again? Is Solanke dead? I think real questions have to be asked there. Seems like the guy is like it's insane, this injury, to be honest, at
Yeah.
this point. Like I feel really bad for Solanke because this is a guy that also has never had any serious injuries really in his career. And then he's come to Spurs and he's had multiple. And also as well, like this one, they from the get-go, they made it out like as if it wasn't a serious one. And now he's been out for like close to 6-7 months. It's absurd,
Madness.
really. Bergvall is on the team as well. You imagine he'll come into the game at some point. Sarr is in there too. Sarr only has so many games left before he heads off to AFCON, which is probably why it was smart for Thomas Frank maybe to go with Archie Gray, because he's going to lose Sarr soon. So maybe you might as well get
Yeah.
guys like Gray, Bergvall, some of these minutes, to get confidence in their legs. Bentancur is on the bench. Ben Davis is on the bench. And, of course, Colomwani. So many people in the house. Really appreciate you guys. Tyler just earlier saying, glad that we're all in agreement. If we lose or draw, it's definitely on Jack tonight. Sugar Ray BC saying, pick up lads. It's in the bag tonight. Nice to see that you're confident, Sugar Ray. And I hope that we do grab a win. Also, for Sonny's sake, it's really unfortunate, man, because I think Paramount, for whatever reason, have not granted us that option just to get some glimpses of you would imagine, really good tribute that they would be giving to Sonny tonight. It's actually kind of frustrated me, to be honest. Instead I'm having to watch Micah Richards do his usual stupid antics and Thierry Henry suck himself off and Jamie Carragher probably in a whole different emotional state, knowing that Liverpool Football Club is absolutely in the mud right now, even more than we are, to be fair. But thank you, Sugar Ray, and really appreciate you, man. You've been very, very generous to us with your support.
Yeah. Really appreciate that, Sugar Ray. Look, hopefully tonight, I was saying to Jack after we finished the pre-match build-up, hopefully tonight's about putting our feet back, relax, and, be entertained. That's, I think the opportunity is here for us. They're not a great side. They shouldn't even really cause us too much problems. Worst case scenario, I'll take a scrappy win, but we should really be making light work of this.
We'll want a bit more.
When you look at the lineup, I think it's definitely made to sort of try and get this game done by about 60 minutes. Make some substitutions then and sort of, get some players off rested for the weekend. And like I said, when these teams from smaller European leagues come here, one thing I massively notice is the width of this pitch, and they really do struggle. And when they try and push out wide to our wingers, they leave gaping holes. Then they're not used to this, and they don't have the body or the athleticism to cover that ground. So there is going to be opportunities and space here for us this evening.
Yeah.
Xavi is going to be the key tonight. And then Richie, my boy Richie, is going to score tonight. I feel it. Stevie, embrace my man. Get them neck muscles working. He's scoring too tonight.
Yeah, Dave's been on some excellent Richarlison duties recently. Not necessarily maybe defending the guy, just offering some very good conversation about him.
Richarlison reconnaissance. Is that what you call it? Reconnaissance or something like
that? He's on reconnaissance duty for Richarlison. He's doing some excellent conversations around the guy. Just going to say hello to some people as we're getting this going. Thank you to so many people that have picked us as their watch-along destination. Of course, thank you to Sugar Ray for the donation. Derek Hutchinson, AK Shegs, Alpesh Patel, unfortunately, will not be going to the game tonight. He says he's headed off to a gig around the Tottenham area. That's, one of those games if you had a ticket for, it would be really fun to go to. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Champions League night right around the festive period against what you would imagine is a beatable team, but then
Yeah.
also, to honor and give the tribute to Sonny, which is very much deserved. It looks like Slavia Prague are going for a very defensive 4-5-1, to try to block up the passing lanes and also probably have as many people in the midfield as they possibly can, and one lone striker for them up
And his
top.
name is Shitty as well. So, I mean,
William Webb is in here. Good to see you. Thomas 1980. Appreciate your support. Lazy 8 saying this Spurs play seem to crash. It usually crashes, doesn't it? Lazy 8. Tyler's in here. Really appreciate you, Big T. Shawnee Maddox. Hopefully you're doing all right, my friend. Big up to you, Shawnee. King Hoddle's in the house. Ed M. Dropkick your teacher. So many people. I'm definitely not going to be able to get to all of you, but really do appreciate you guys for joining us. John Tucker, the likes of Andy English, Stevie D. How are you, Stevie? Stevie Frazier. The Steve Army is very strong. Outer S Fasari, Matt Bynum, Paolo Maratti, Brett Loft, K32. He's cheering on Xavi. Big up to you guys. Really do appreciate you all. We're about to get this one going.
Come on, Simmons. Straight back to Vicario. We're going to pump it long. Going to embrace all-out attack here tonight. Vicario pumps it long towards Richarlison. Doesn't win it. Paulini gets bundled over way too easy there. The striker Shitty. Romero crunches him again. It's beautiful. I don't want to hear any Spurs fans call for a red card on that one either. Nonsense. Spurs fans. Come on, Jedi. He wants Hotspur on the run. Good ball in behind. Wilson faces his man up. He's got doubled up. He still gets it across. Oh, fuck me. What a save.
Oh, no.
What a fucking save.
Oh, my Lord. Wilson Odeberry's put an absolute plate on for Richarlison.
And they doubled up on him as well here, Jackie. He rinsed the two of them. Look. Boss, see you later.
Oh, look at that. Oh, no, he's hit it back. It's a huge miss.
Yeah. It's a bad miss. He's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
He's not even saved it with his arm. He saved it with his body.
Richie. Should be 1-0.
What are you doing,
already.
man? Absolute plate
from Wilson Odeberg. So exciting. Two players double up on him. He says, sayonara, see you later.
Yeah, he's definitely come alive here, Wilson. Absolutely crazy.
Time for run bomb. Back post. Porro goes for goal.
Oh, just right over Richie's head there.
Oh,
yeah, that's a bad miss, to be honest.
It's a shocking
It looked like at first a great save, but all he has to do is just hit it. He could hit it back across the goalkeeper, and the keeper would still not be able to save it. Ooh, can he get out of this?
Maybe Jose was right in the pre-match build-up. Maybe his finish against Brentford wasn't going to finish after all.
Yeah, maybe by his standards, I guess. By Richarlison standards. Maybe not by someone else's. I don't know if that's a good save, King Hoddle. I think he basically could have put it either side of the goalkeeper and it would have gone in. He basically just hit it right at the goalkeeper. Keeper didn't even save it with his arms. He saved it with his shoulder.
Porro. Back to Kudus. Let's see if he can cook. Come on, Mo. Cuts inside. Oh, lay it off, Mo. Back to Romy. Romy back to Mo. Got all the way back to Vicario. What a start from Wilson Odeberg. More of that, son. Vicario slowing it right down, waiting for someone to come and press. Goes over the top here. I'm not sure who he's even aiming for there. Jesus Christ. How's Richarlison not scored that, though? The goalkeeper's over this side of the goal. All he's got to do is get it
the
there.
Stadium would have just absolutely blown up. The first chance of the game, like seconds into the game, literal seconds into the game, scoring like that as well.
Would have been in for a right evening. Well done, Mickey Van Ven. That's it. Shove him off. You show him who the real boss is.
That's hilarious. He just throws him to the side.
My God, I'm gonna have nightmares about that one tonight. That's a shocker.
I just think what's kind of funny about it, Dave, is that he really could just have put it to either side of the goalkeeper, but he actually hilariously
he's got the whole goal gaping in front of him.
It's just he found a way to hit it directly at the goalkeeper.
He hit it right
at the goalkeeper. He could have done hit it back across the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's flying so far the other way, wouldn't have been able to save it, or he could just hit it down the side that the goalkeeper just wasn't. Like it's
goalkeeper couldn't believe his look.
What a touch by Kudus here. Oh, he's doing that juggling that he loves to do.
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he? Nani used to do that at United. Sir Alex Ferguson used to go ballistic. Right, Vic, come on. We don't need to slow it down. It's Slavia Prague here. Come on, man. Well, it's a good job our stadium's only newly built the way they're jumping up and down in it.
You'd imagine the game should be sold out, AK Shags. At least we hope it is.
Go on, Richie, win that.
Get the onto it, Kudus.
Right, leave it for Moses. Oh, well done, Richie. Good ball on to Moses. Right, come on, Mo. Wait for Purro on the overlap. Paulinia does well there to
Good
actually
control
get that
by
one.
Paulinia.
Oh, yeah. Romy. Oh, good spot into Jed. Jed out to Udabur. He wants to run at him again.
Oh, here he
Go at
is.
him again, kid. Oh, yes, kid. Oh, unlucky. Jed Spence picks it up, though. He looks to cut inside. Plays it into Xavi. He does well to dig it out, though.
Good recovery by Archie. Good challenge by Archie.
Challenge.
Great challenge by Archie Gray.
At least the intent is there today.
Wilson Odebear. Great challenge by Archie Gray there. Wilson Odebear. So far, he's got the run on his fullback.
Oh, if he pulled that off, that guy would have had to retire. That's it. Get after it. Go on, Richie. Put him under pressure. Oh, that's sloppy. That's sloppy.
Oh, terrible from Archie Gray, though. That's such a good recovery there, and then easily could have started a good attack. Jed Spence working so hard to get back. Well done, Jed. Wilson,
come on.
Should be ours. Yep, thank you.
Yes, well done, well spotted. Sit back down, you numpty.
Yeah, he's the Czech Sean Dyche, this guy.
Yeah.
I've actually liked I always forget his name. It's a very hard name, but
looks like Nick. Looks like Lazy.
He looks like a Czech version of Nick.
Yeah, he is.
Hard man.
Nick, when did you get a new job? You never told us.
I like this. I liked his jacket though. I like the tracksuit. You know, the gold star. It's quite nice. But yeah, I've always gotten a kick out of that guy with the baseball caps.
Oh, Richie, come on, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not off to a good start. Richie does well though here.
Wouldn't even see that in League Two.
Oh, unlucky Jed Spence.
He hits it 20 yards ahead of him. Oh, well done.
Holding off his man here. Strength of Romero. Oh, and he does him.
He doesn't even back the guy to take it off him. That's how lowly he rates him. Well done, Romero.
Well done, Paulinia. Good challenge there. Czech team working it down this side here. Romero deals with it. Not the best of clearances, though. Looks to clear it again. Xavi Simmons looks to clear. And Vicarious half is taken care of.
Hopefully. You just never know on nights like this, lad.
I remember, what was it, Brandon Austin in preseason? Had something like that. Went through his legs.
Vicario, hoofs it long.
Oh, Richie, great flick on.
Come on,
Xavi Simmons.
Xavi's in behind. Can he find Kudus? Oh, he loses it.
Back, but maybe he should have just held on to it. He kind of knew he was going to cut back. He didn't have the pace there. They caught up to him.
Yeah.
Oh, Richie got time, though.
Get space.
Can he find Odebear?
Oh,
play Odebear, man.
Oh,
lovely. Oh,
Kudus, great layoff.
Stuff.
Paro, shoots.
Oh,
blocked.
Lovely stuff between Kudus and Xavi Simmons there.
Yeah, it's good. Paulinia picks it up.
So far from Spurs, just Richarlison maybe is just not been at the races yet. I felt like he should have played Odebear.
Good ball, Paulinia.
Well done, Kudus.
Great hold. Done, Kudus. Xavi, Paro in behind.
Great
run for Gray. Can he find Richie?
Oh, give it a
Holds it up well. Gets the ball to more Kudus. Kudus finds Paro on the underlap. Back to Kudus. Looks to whip it in.
Checks it back. Paulinia, can he center it? Bit of a heavy touch. He uses that as it gets stuck in.
Oh, you love to see it. Don't lose announcements.
Jedi in midfield. Out wide to Wilson. Good strength by Wilson.
Well held. Now laid off.
Sir, he's got a whole arm. That fullback doesn't want to be embarrassed again by Wilson Odebear. He's staying touch tight to him right now.
That's where I want Wilson Odebear to fake coming for the ball, spinning behind. He'll get him. You'll get this fucker.
Does well, Wilson. Oh, referee.
Soft.
That's soft, isn't it? That's a bit soft. Just when he had a whole handful of Odebear, he's not allowed to do the same, I guess. It really does look like if Nick just switched bodies with the check
Yeah,
man.
it does, doesn't it? Space. Where's
If Nick
exactly
had
what Nick would wear.
maybe about 20 more pilsners a day, and then just switch bodies with a check man.
Yeah, Nick is a lot slimmer now, to be fair, but yeah, he is Nick's
He
long
said
lost
that would
brother.
never be me, lads. I would never wear that much red.
Long lost brother, though, Nick. He's a spitting image. Honestly, I'll consider getting a DNA test done.
Well done.
Oh,
Good
go.
play by Archie
Great.
Gray. Palhinha looks to fake and go backwards. Maybe we should have gone forwards there, though. Put
Yeah,
ourselves
put
under
it over the
pressure here.
top.
Oh, fair play by
Well
Vicario.
done.
Not losing his cool.
Right, Mickey, let's go.
Well done. Good play. I mean, good football from Spurs so far. Just missing that chance earlier.
Jed Spence goes in behind for Wilson. This is exactly what I
That's
asked
the pace.
for. He burns him.
Find Richie if you can.
As well. Now wait for support now. Can you burn him?
Holds it up.
Richie, come out and get in front of the strike. Give him an option. Come on, Richie, get in. If Richie got in front of him there, Spence could have played that into him.
Forced to go backwards. Romero looks to play Kudus in
going behind for
behind.
Kudus. He's in behind. Come on, Mo. Oh, it's a save.
Great strength from Kudus.
Oh,
Great
brilliant
ball
from
from
Mo
Romero.
Kudus. What a ball from Romero. That's unbelievable.
He saw the run by Kudus. Kudus sort of fakes right to come short for it, and then
Yeah.
he checks to make go inside, and Romero's all over it.
It's inch
Bounce ball.
perfect. It's inch perfect from Ronnie. Honestly, he couldn't even, if you gave him a calculator, he couldn't even get that any more closer. It's unbelievable. Oh, Mo, he just had to go through the legs there, didn't he? Right, come on. Let's dampen their day here. Ref, can we just get on with the game, man?
Ian Ferguson saying if Nick and Ange had a love child, that would be their manager. And then Sean Dyche raised him. And then Sean Dyche for the uncle. That's a brilliant comment from Ian Ferguson.
Good delivery from Mo Kudus. Keeper comes out and punches it. Long throw. Who's on the duty today? Jedi.
Tyler saying Kudus should have gone down there. He's not really the guy to go down.
Ah, come on, Wilson. Oh no.
Jeez,
You're on
what
the
a
break there
touch.
from our throw-in.
This guy's got some pace, doesn't he?
He's got pace to burn. He's surely going to hold this up.
Big switch of play.
Oh, they've got bodies over here. Close it.
Whew. Would have been a hell of a goal.
Wilson Odeberg can't be caught like that again. He did against Brighton and he got punished. He can't be caught like that again.
No. And also good to know that this number 11 for them has absolute pace to burn.
Yeah. It's not good enough, that, from Wilson.
Bit selfish there from the Slavia player.
Very selfish. If I'm the manager, I'm going ballistic. Oh, Jesus, what was that? Go on, Xavi. Go on, Xavi. Well done, kid. Well done, kid. Ref, come on now. Well done, Archie.
I love it
Let's
from
go.
Archie Gray.
Xavi.
Lovely stuff. Sir!
Ref.
Play
Richie
on,
holds
play on.
it.
Have a hit.
Richie, have it. Bang it. Richie!
Good hit.
Unlucky.
Good hit. That's a fine
Unlucky,
hit.
Richie.
Good advantage by the referee there, but blow it up for a yellow, please.
That's brilliant from Xavi Simmons and Gray in there battling.
Yeah. Well said. Yeah, thank you, ref.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Oh, what? You're giving it to Xavi? No way.
No, he's not. He's
Okay.
definitely giving it to the. I think
All right. Thank
maybe
you.
he's good. Maybe he's a fan of Xavi Simmons. Just telling him, listen, I got your back.
Yeah,
Saw
yeah.
what you did. Saw what you did on the weekend.
And do you know what? Actually, a referee with a normal haircut. Actually, can we applaud that for a minute? Fair play to him. He doesn't want to be the star of the show today. He just wants to blend in. Brilliant. I bet you'll have a great game today. Oh, that's a naughty one. Nah.
It was a really good win though by Xavi and Archie Gray. Though you're right. Richarlison holding it up. Oof.
Fucking hell.
Couldn't get a hold of it.
Ball every time it goes in there.
Xavi Simmons, well done.
well
Pedro,
done.
well done.
Go on, Richie. Go on, you can keep that in.
Putting him under pressure.
Wilson, you lazy fucker. You should have went there for Richie.
Keeper goes long.
Oh,
Pedro Porro loses out. Romero, not a great clearance.
Nice that one. Ah, well, I'm
Well done,
he's so
Kudus. Great
strong.
strength from
It's
Kudus.
hard to believe he's only 5'9". It really is. He
Yeah,
plays
that
like
was
6'4".
I was amazed here. Xavi Simmons is 5'10". Feels like that's like a program height.
Oh, Mickey,
Oh,
play him,
hold
play
it!
him.
Oh,
Oh, get your head up.
Mickey!
No, the ref's blown it.
He's giving us a foul by Mickey.
Oh, Jet Spence was way in behind there if he got his head up. That's shock. What's that even for, though? Oh, what? And a yellow.
That's a. What's he even done?
Oh,
my
no,
gosh.
come on. That's soft, man. It's not his fault. He's smaller than him.
Trying to drag him back anyways, and he's just trying to stiff arm him. He's just trying to push him back.
That's shocking refereeing that. I take everything back I said about him.
Now, commentator's curse from Dave there on the referee.
Yeah, that's a bad call, that.
Apparently, he'll miss the next game now.
What's with every footballer having the mullet haircut now, or whatever that is?
Yeah, no, it is. It's like the soft mullet. But Dave, he'll miss the next game now, which would be against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
I guess that was the risk that was the risk in picking him for this game.
I think Paulini is on the cusp as well.
Maybe we'll have to call back Luka Vuskovic.
If I'm Spurs, I'm appealing that one all day long. Honestly, I'm appealing it. It's shocking. Trying to catch Spurs on the blind side here. Don't let him shoot. Ooh,
shot from distance, dangerous.
Way.
Not a great save from Vicario, though.
No, he could have dealt with that a bit better. Vicario gets it moving quickly, though. Porro on the ball. Can he find something here? Kudos not really getting in behind, just trying to get up into position. Rami. Now he finds Mo.
The ball.
Well held. Oh,
that's
go on,
right.
Simmons. Simmons sprays it out to Wilson. That is beautiful. Fuck me. That is literally like hitting a midget stick.
Ah, Wilson.
Wilson doesn't put it in. And again, Willie. Come on, free Willie. Honestly, that is unbelievable from Xavi Simmons.
Yeah, I thought he was going to keep it down the right side, but he just went for the big switch.
Wilson Oldenburg's like 5'4". It's literally hitting a midget stick. Unbelievable.
Jed, maybe got to be a bit stronger there.
Just a
well
few
done by Van de Ven. Very well done
by
Van de Ven. Into Xavi Simmons. Romero. Can he pick out another pass? Mickey.
Good pass.
Sends it into Richie. Get onto it here, Wilson.
Well done.
Play it. Wilson. Oh, you got options. You got Jed.
Don't get caught in the physical battle here, please, kid. Oh, no.
Not a great ball either.
No,
it's not a good option by Wilson. He had Jed Spence open the whole time.
Well
done by Paulinho. Great strength.
Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Oh, no.
Heavy touch from Mo. Xavi.
Simmons.
Oh,
well done. Lucky.
Wasn't ready for it.
Just keep it moving. That's what we ask of him. He's doing the job.
I just don't think Wilson expected him to hold on to it there.
Just some sloppy moments that's killing us. If we could just tighten this up, we've got these easy.
Yeah, we're carving little moments here. We've had probably 2 real chances.
And plus, that press that they're trying to put on us, that's got to fade.
They look open. You know, we've played a few passes where we've carved them open pretty easily.
Vicario got it. The only player to hit there is Kudus or Richarlison.
They got space here, though.
Oh, no. They're doubling up on Porro. Can Porro get out and close this down? Don't let him shoot.
Well done by Paulinho. Mickey, go for another run, Mickey.
Come on, Mickey. Come on, Mickey. Play Richie. Play him. Play Richie.
Get your head up, man. Get your head up.
He's in behind.
Get your head up.
He's just got to play him, Jack.
He's so free. Surely he didn't think he was going to take on all those players.
I think he did.
I mean, he has in the past. What am I saying?
I think he did. Oh, come on. We just need to get that first goal, and then we can start shit like that. Just get your head up. Richie's got to scream at him there now. There he is. Sonny.
Should be pleased with what he's seen so far.
Yeah, we just need the goal to really fucking... once we score one, it's game.
If we open the scoring in the first 30 seconds, it's just the stadium was just blown up.
Yeah. Probably be 2 or 3 up by now if we did that. Well done, Vic. Well done. Strong there.
Kudus. Go
Right, let's go,
Kudus.
Mo.
Go Kudus.
Oh, come on. Get your head up. Look at Wilson. It's not a bad switch to play.
Great switch. He's giving handball.
No.
To be fair, it did touch his hand after he touched it initially.
That's frustrating. Yeah, fairness. Fair enough. It's just frustrating. It's just little things like that.
Yeah. Curious what our XG is.
Oh, no. Mickey Van de Ven. Oh. Spence.
See Romero. Pick up Poro. Spurs calming it down. Palhinha asking Vicario to get forward. Vicario at walking pace.
Fuck me. Can someone take the ball off him and get it moving, please?
Palhinha or Gray need to drop deep.
There we go.
Xavi
Good
Simmons.
ball, Xavi.
Lovely
Well
stuff from Xavi. This is so
now
lovely
on
from
Kudus.
Xavi.
Brilliant Kudus.
Kudus.
No, he's got.
Kudus.
Oh, does him. Burns him. Shoots. Oh, the bear.
Wilson Odebear was there. Cleared
Oh, it's defended. It's defended. Okay. That is unbelievable from Kudus there, by the way. That switch.
Flick from Xavi. He dropped deep, flicked it immediately into Kudus' feet. Unbelievable football once again from Spurs.
Unbelievable. They're hanging on. That is beautiful. But then what Mo does to this guy in the box as well, it's just beautiful, that, by Xavi. Then keeps it moving. Brilliant. Look at this from Kudus. Comes inside and then you think he's going to shoot. Bosh, goodbye. Oh, probably if he could have found Simmons there, maybe.
Maybe he was also being a bit unselfish there. He could have gone for the shot.
Yeah, he could have. Poro, let's see if we can get a good delivery here. Hopefully the keeper doesn't claim this one. And he does. That's all. That's all three.
I would say two poor corner kicks from Pedro Porro so far.
That's a Jed.
Well done, Jed. Well done, Jed.
That's fucking great work.
Xavi gets turned. Palhinha. Into Pedro.
Par, you better go over that other side of the pitch quickly.
Archie Gray is filling in for him. Not sure where Romero is. Has Romero just gone?
He's probably gone up front, Jack. Yeah, look, he's out at right back. Right wing even. Oh, no, Vicario. No! Jesus Christ, Vicario. Fuck me.
He just loves doing that, doesn't he? Just loves playing people under pressure at times.
Oh, go on, Xavi. Go on, Xavi. Oh.
Jeez, Vic.
It's just stupid shit like that that he just doesn't need to do.
What is Jet Spence supposed to do? What I have been noticing, though, is Jet Spence has been definitely playing more of an inverted role this game.
Yeah.
It's so much, like even when Xavi Simmons flicked it on, I thought at first that would have been Richarlison, but it was actually Jet Spence that was in the middle.
Just let him go on the overlap like he done last week.
I think it's been working, actually. Like, I think Jet Spence, he's making Wilson Odebear just play way outside. And then Jet Spence is then playing inside because we know he wants to cut inside anyways on his right foot. Like I said, that whole move that Xavi Simmons created with that flick and then it was sprayed out to Kudus was because Jet Spence was playing in the middle.
Just don't concede something stupid here now. Just defend the cross. No, it's a free header.
Probably their best chance right there.
We just need that. It almost just feels like we score that goal, the nerves and the tension's gone a little, and we go on and win this.
Just need to be more clinical. We need to be more serious with our next chance.
It's not good from Mickey Van de Ven there. He just let his man go. He didn't even bother running with him.
We've carved out moments. We've had 2 or 3 real chances, and then we've carved out other moments where it's just been let down by something or another. Jed. Well done, Jed.
Go on, Jed. Get your head up. Play Wilson. Just
overhit.
Forces him way wider than what he needed to. Faces him up, though.
Good
Right, let's
show by
try and
Archie
switch
Gray.
this now.
Yeah, but that whole move is killed off because Jet Spence just plays it in behind.
Yeah.
Paulinho.
There we go. Receives it back. Starting to get a bit of joy with this press here. Just going man for man, not really giving us much passing lanes out. Vicario, you're gonna... Good ball. Who dropped in there? Mo.
Kudus.
Well done. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
Ah, the
Come on, Mo.
strength,
Go off
the
from Xavi. Go
pace,
off from
the
Xavi.
strength. Find
Hey,
Richie.
Richie.
Find Richie.
Wilson.
Oh, he's got space here.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
terrible
over here.
cross. Couldn't find Xavi or Richie there.
Mo just held on to it too long there.
Yeah, he did.
He's got to play that earlier.
I agree. Even still, though, it felt like Wilson could have found Xavi or Richarlison.
Wilson. But he's got to find Richarlison there, though. Kudus. It opened up and all. Good ball.
He's
Richie's
in behind
here. It's a fucking brilliant ball. Can Kudus get there?
Kudus.
Oh, it's a shit touch.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, we're just sloppy
He's
in the
best player
vital
in the
moment.
team when it comes to the first touch, and Kudus had a Richarlison touch there.
Just when it comes to the final moment,
What is
just
going
that
on?
little bit of quality.
Yeah, we're just missing the quality. We're carving out moments.
Just like your touch there, and he gets a shot off.
It's a shocking touch. You would think he would touch it on his left foot as well.
Yeah. And please don't put this one in the keeper's hands, this corner kick.
Fair play to Richarlison. He wasn't played in earlier, but he played in Kudus that time, and he found him.
Yeah. Romero
Kudus end product. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes his end product isn't there.
Come on, Porro, please. A good delivery this time. It's near
Romero!
post. Yes! Own goal! Let's go!
It's an own goal, Dave.
Come on! Fuck you, Zinka.
We need him.
Come on! I think it was Romero that actually got the flick on. It was him that gave Porro the call as well to go near post.
Yep, he did. Romero, I mean, it was a matter of time, wasn't it? It felt like we were asking questions.
Well, what I like about that is Romero, if you actually watch the build-up, Romero looks at Porro and gives him some sort of signal. So they've gone far post for the last few. Keepers punched it all. It goes near post. Romero comes out, gets the flick on, and then, to be honest with you, he's got to be clearing his lines there.
Yeah, it's own goals, Dave. Its own goals, just showing up for us once again. I mean, it's a hell of a finish.
Romulus with the assist. That's what we're talking about, Romy.
It's a hell of a fish from Owen goals.
These are shite, though. These are absolutely shocking.
Oh, no, we've been all over him. All over them. We kind of needed that, though, to be fair, because we were missing our own chances, you know, so we kind of just needed that bit of luck, I guess.
Yeah.
And then hopefully now we can just continue. Hopefully we just continue to put the pressure on, and we can put 2, 3, 4 past them tonight.
I mean, if that's the standard of defending, that's shocking. Like, I think the defender's just desperate to get his name on a Champions League score sheet. I don't even know why he's doing that. It's fucking appalling from him. Like, if that's the standard we're up against, this should be 5 or 6 tonight. Could be already 2 or 3, to be fair. If we just tightened up a little bit.
Take that, my evil Czech twin, says Lazy 8.
Yeah. No, I don't care how it comes. Just put it, as long as it finds when. Well done, Czech.
I think we needed that. I think we're quite fortunate because we've been wasteful.
Yeah, we have.
We've been wasteful, so we kind of needed one like that.
Wasteful, spot on. No, ref, don't.
Come on, get there, Kudus.
Come on, Mo. Get your head up now.
Richie, stay on
Please
side.
get your head up. Oh, play him. Oh, fuck me,
Mo. Richie wandered offside. He needed to stay behind the line.
Even that Porro there on the overlap, he didn't even play him.
Well done, Xavi. Well done, Pedro.
Ref, that's a yellow. Man. It's a yellow card. He won't do that again today. It's unbelievable by Xavi again. It's just that little ball in behind. It's not always the feet. In behind, get on the afterburners, get after it. It's beautiful. It's delicious. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, it felt like they were on a night out together there. He's grabbed him that high around the shoulder. Come on.
Yeah.
And his name is Grabu as well.
Spurs fan, right? Great finish.
We'll take it. I don't care.
He absolutely boshed it into the back of the net.
Here we go. Goal number 2 is coming now. They're rattled after that one.
Smash the like button, everybody.
Come on, good delivery here. Let's go. It's a delicious.
Romero!
Oh, just over his head in the end. Rolls up like a rocket there. Simmons.
Xavi. Oh,
Oh,
he's
great
running
ball.
the show
Great
tonight, Xavi.
ball.
He's just
He
running the
is.
show.
He's
Pedro.
displaying. Oh, throw the ball. Xavi Simmons is just putting on a passing clinic tonight. I still can't get over that first time pass right onto Porro's or onto Udeber's foot. Win that. Ah, beautiful from Pedro.
By Pedro.
He's
What a
gave him an
ball.
elbow
And
there.
Xavi. Good turn. Good turn.
She's waiting for support here.
Oh,
He goes himself.
sir!
Ref. Oh my God. Is he? Oh my God. He's telling him to get up.
Well done,
And he's going to give that. Is he?
Well done, Paulinho.
No.
Great skill again from Xavi Simmons. He's running
balling
the show tonight.
He's balling out. He's putting on a clinic. He's showing Tyler what he's missing.
Some of his best performances have been in Europe, to be fair to him. And he's doing that once again. He's enjoying the Champions League nights.
Yeah. He's like you, Jack. The tune just does something different to him. Spence just hooks it clear. Xavi gets hold of it.
Good touch again by Xavi into Kudus. Kudus and Xavi are just showing off skills here tonight.
Oh my God, Porro.
Over the top to Richie.
Okay. Richie flicks it in, Gray.
Just not towards Archie Gray. It's again like Spurs, man. They are just playing some nice stuff here. They're not playing conservatively at all.
No. And to be fair, we don't even really need to be that aggressive out of possession. They're just giving us the ball back.
I mean, how many forward passes are we seeing? I mean, I know it's sometimes a low bar, but compared to what we are used to, I mean, there's no sideways anything about it.
And the longer this game goes on, the more space is going to open up as well for us. Well done, Spence. Suppose they've got their own cannon, have they? They're going to go long throw here. They are.
That's some world-class gum chewing from Thomas Frank. No wonder he has a great jawline, says Daniel Larson.
Yeah. Shouldn't. Oh, no.
World-class gum chewing.
Shouldn't Ronaldo bring out that thing that he does for his jaw, doesn't he?
Good clearance from Archie Gray.
Great, brilliant. Oh,
another long shot for Vicario to deal with.
Porro just hooks it clear. Right, now it's gone in behind. Push up.
Now we need Richie to push up here for us.
There we go. Wilson, get after him. You've terrorized him.
Well done, Mickey. Look at the strength.
So oh, balloons at Spence there, to be fair. Just need to tighten it up a little bit and we're going to whitewash these. Get Mawani on in the second half.
Just disappointed that Mickey had to get that yellow card. It's not even his fault, I feel like. It's just an unfortunate one because it feels like a night where he probably doesn't really need to get a yellow card.
It's just not even his fault.
They're not going to cause us that many problems, it looks like, Slavia. So it's unfortunate, really.
It's not even his fault, though. It's a soft one, really. He's running, do you know what I mean?
No, that's what I mean.
It's smaller than him. It's just shocking, really, decision. It's a shocker. That's more of a yellow card.
Well, he's got more of a hold of Van de Ven than I think Van de Ven does of him.
Jesus. Vicario's taking some risks tonight. Romero.
Great switch.
Good switch and play. That's more like it. Van de Ven.
Yeah, it just goes along with it. Don't mind it. Sir!
Is he giving it the other way? He has, you know. He's giving it the other way. Don't believe it. I suppose Richards is trying to drag him to the ground.
I mean, I don't really know. It looks like Richie is the one falling over. Well. He's the one who's falling over.
33 minutes gone. Tottenham 1-0 to the good. Could be 2 or 3, to be fair. If we just tie it up, they're there for the taking. Richie pressing the goalkeeper. Kicks it straight out of play. Come on, Spurs. Let's tighten it up now. Let's go and kill him off. Archie, come and look for it.
Inch our way up the field.
Why not? Wait until we get into long throw territory.
No one really in the team, though, that is long throw specialized.
No.
You know, the two are Bergvall or Danzo. Neither
True.
of them on the pitch.
Fucking hell, Richie. Can you please hold it up? Jesus Christ, can you just hold the fucking thing up, please? I'm begging you. We would score 3 or 4 if you just could do that. Please.
Romero over the top to Jet Spence.
Spence! Poor control. Just puts it back across.
Blindly hits it across. He just needs to hold on to it, Jed.
Oh, Kudus.
Kudus. Why too much dribbling again by Kudus? Too much dribbling. Just get rid of it, man.
Oh.
Well done by Pedro Porro, tracking back. Jet Spence, great run down through the middle, and then just holds on to it blindly crosses it when you just need to hold on to it there. Incredible play by Jet Spence.
It's another great ball over the top as well.
From Romero. Romero's just got those Toby passes tonight. Out wide, time and space. Deal with this.
Oh, get out there. Wow.
Sir!
Advantage, ref. Who's that, Romero? Brilliant. Why are we getting shots of tactical sheets? I mean, they just can't help themselves. It's Slavia Prague, boys.
He's not even looking at it, though. He's just holding on to it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The cameraman can't help put that narrative around. You know what I mean? They just can't help themselves.
They're just trying to piss you off.
If you need tactics to beat Slavia Prague, fuck me. Oh, well done. Jesus, Kudus is becoming a bit wild the last few minutes. He's almost morphing into Richie. Rummy, good ball.
Good ball, Richie. Pulling out of that too easily, man. Why are you acting like you got hit in the face?
Fair point, AK. Can we get Udebur back on the ball? Can we get back to his feet for a few minutes? Oh, Kudus, put him under pressure. He's going to shit himself. There we go. Win that. Oh, Van de Ven.
Romero. Palinha. Well done, Palinha. Oh, unlucky. Mickey Van de Ven's going to have to recover for us here. Pedro Porro. Got to block the cross. Let a ball inside. Jeez. Another dangerous moment.
I got away with that one.
He's actually, this player here for them has had the 2 best chances.
It just comes off of our own sloppiness again.
Yeah.
Just need. Oh, Romero's holding his back. Please, no.
Well, it's kind of Romero's doing, though. He didn't need to fly over the defender like that to win the header.
There's a booking coming here for Romero, by the way.
Sort of injured himself.
There's a booking here for Romero, for sure.
I mean, the players seem to run into him.
Went for the scorpion kick there, Romero, didn't he? Man, just way outside his technical area. Send him back in there, ref. Right, Rami? Let's calculate another magical ball here.
Line it up, get the calculator out, as Dave said.
Let's see
With
what
the
we can conjure up here.
Well done, Archie Gray.
Well done, Archie. Lovely, delicate pass. Oh, good ball by Scialpellini. That's unbelievable. Xavi, good take. On to Mo. Mo goes on the outside.
Can he find someone in the box?
Good ball, left foot, Richie. Oh, my Jesus Christ. Holy shitness. What the fuck? Oh, what a challenge.
Absolute game is back challenge. No
what?
way. Is he giving that?
Oh, my God.
Is he giving that as a yellow as well?
The game's gone. We've lost it.
Gone.
We've lost it. You're not allowed to make any sort of competitive challenge.
Game cannot be more gone. Holy shit. That might be the cleanest challenge I've seen in my life.
Oh, my God. He takes the ball. He doesn't even touch the man. Come on now.
Yeah, Dave, I think you jinxed us, Dave, by saying the referee looks good tonight.
Yeah, I think so. By the way, what's that from Richarlison? Oh, okay, the defender got there. Fair enough. That's going to be a sore one for Richie, right on the top of the foot, That's a stinger. Been there before.
Come on, boys. You need to put in another. We've been so wasteful.
But the thing is, you can't even, like, the approach and all has been grand. It's just been so sloppy.
No.
In the final third, that is very, very sloppy. Miscontrols, just sloppy. Just tighten up. We should be out of sight by now. They're not even good.
I mean, and one of them you could have walked into the net with, the chance you had in the first 30 seconds. Could have walked. Richard could have taken a touch, even.
Scores that, it's a different game altogether.
And then, you can't even beat up on Richie because then there have been other chances.
Kudos at times as well. If he's just released the ball at the right time as well.
I was thinking of him. He's probably the next most wasteful.
Yeah. Just one long flat from the goalkeeper. One long flat kick. Like, that's easy to do. How are we letting him carve through us here? Oh, well
Xavi,
done.
what a touch.
Well done. Oh, well done, Xavi.
By Xavi.
Now, Kudos.
Come on,
play him on the overlap. Get the head up, man. Get the head up. Get the head up. And that's the ball he plays. He's frustrating me today. He doesn't need to carry it that far. Oh, well done. Well done, Wilson. Oh.
Like a nick, I think. Archie Gray misses the challenge. Palhinha also. Need Jedi here. Well done, Jed. Come on, boys. Break forward. Again. Break forward. Take advantage. Break forward. Nowhere for Wilson to go. Kudus has just been guilty of holding on to it too long.
Yeah,
tonight.
Way too long. And the problem is he's not even getting his head up when he's on the dribble. It's just head down, keep going to see how many guys it takes to take him out. It's starting to piss me off.
Romero surging forward, yeah. They're giving you the space. Gets into the penalty area.
Kudos. Goes on the outside. Puts it across.
Richie! Oh. Good ball.
Good jump. Keep it alive, Simmons.
Well done. Really good ball by Kudus. Palhinha.
Slots in at centre back while Romero still stays up front. They just want to take 1-0 into half-time. Let's see if we can go and kill it. Spence, come on, go on the outside, kid.
Get forward again, Romero.
Good movement. Archie comes and drops into receives it. Onto Mickey van der Ven.
Yeah, going behind. Pedro, show for it, Pedro. Some good runs being made off of the ball. Yeah. Just no one's picking them out.
Go on, Rami. Go on another
Come on, let's carve one more chance here.
Romero again. Romero. Go on, Romero. Bang it. Kudus, whip it in. Just fucking whip it in, man.
Well done, Chabi.
Well done, Mo.
Just need to carve out one more chance here, lads. Alina gets turned into Pedro.
Well done,
Show
Paul.
for it, Kudus. Show for it, man. Show for it.
He's too bollocks to show for it because every time
Yeah.
he gets the ball, he's going on a fucking 100-yard dribble.
Yeah, and Pedro's frustrated with him. He needed him to come deep for it. Kudus has had a frustrating half. Not strong enough there either.
One minute added on, and then half time.
Only 1 minute.
Yeah. To be fair, the ball hasn't been put out that much, is it?
Yeah, maybe. I thought maybe there'd be 2 or 3. But I'm probably being ridiculous.
It's very rare it's 1 minute, though, to be fair.
Oh, win this.
Too
Jeez,
easy.
he's skilled past the whole team. It's out wide here. Good block. Good block. Goes out for only a throw-in as well. Well, it doesn't look like Spurs are going to go into this halftime with the 2 goals that they probably deserve. But at the same time, we've been so wasteful. Do we deserve it? Yeah, like it's not like it's been incredible saves, pulled out from the keeper. We've just been pretty wasteful, pretty sloppy, as David said. It's not like a Kelleher performance that we've seen from their goalkeeper.
No, he's only really pulled off that Richarlison save, isn't he, really?
Got to deal with this. Deal with this. Push them back. Thank you, ref.
Well done, ref. Thank you.
I mean, that's kind of the theme of it, isn't it, Dave? It's just sloppiness in the final third. Like, I think the difference between that and the Brentford performance is the only difference, really, is maybe against Brentford, we were a bit more clinical and we asked more questions of the goalkeeper when we actually did get into these dangerous moments. It's sometimes been a classic case of Spurs when they are on the front foot and they are playing some attacking stuff. We're just sort of letting ourselves down, with just sloppiness, like you've said, with either poor touch, pass that's played behind, the player when he's trying to get forward. Some cases with Kudus just holding on to it too long, not playing people in. Certain runs that we're seeing that we need to be playing people in behind for, and we're just ignoring them. And we have had, random moments where we've gotten maybe a shot or a really good crossing opportunity and just not making the most of it, really. So, I mean, you can't fault, the attacking endeavor. Like, there is endeavor, there is will to get forward and attack in this game. We're just not taking advantage of it, really.
We're not. And I think, look, to be fair, like, there's been good energy. There's been good movement off the ball. They're trying to do the right things. But it's just, for instance, that long ball over the top for Jed Spence. One touch, puts it, another day, one touch, that's in the back of the net. The touch ends up going 50 yards to the left-hand side. You had another one where all he has to do is play Wilson Odebert, plays it straight out, too far wide. Kudus had another one, all at one touch, bang, he ends up taking a heavy touch. Richarlison wouldn't hold up fucking breakfast. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just little sloppy moments in the final third. The build-up play from the back, the passing out from the back, the midfielders, fine. It's just that final third. It's just that little bit of sloppiness. But once Richarlison missed that open goal, you can almost sense that it was going to start to become like that. It's just, if he puts that away, we're away 2-3-0. This job is done. The confidence is roaring. But then he misses that, and it almost like it's got in his head, and he's faded out of the game completely to a certain degree. And it's just, he's starting to get into where he's just throwing himself to the ground neat and stuff like that. And it's frustrating, Jack, because if we just tighten it up a little bit, we're winning this game at ease. We're winning this at a canter. We don't even have to try a leg. Like, even that own goal they scored, it shows how crap they really are across that
Yeah.
back line. If we could just get it together. I'd also make the argument, this Jed Spence inverted, I don't think is working. Jed Spence is better going on the overlap, going on the outside, and having that freedom to get forward. When you ask him to sort of come inside and be a little bit more technical, he's too loose in possession. He doesn't have the passing range. For me, getting back on the outside of Wilson Odeberg, getting bombing forward, open it up a little bit more. I just think we're flooding centrally too much. Porro's also coming in an awful lot. We're flooding it too much, and we're sort of cramping it up way too much in there, and it's making it more difficult because, in fairness to them, they're just gone man for man when we're getting the ball. And, we are finding options in behind, but when we do that, it's just too sloppy at times. Just that final ball. If we just upped it by 5-10%, we're winning this at ease, Jack.
Yeah, I think we've just been exceptionally sloppy in the final third, and I think can't really fault Frank too much because I think we pretty much more or less have really tried to go for their throats. It feels like here, Slavia, the way we play, we're sending Romero forward, we're sending everyone forward at times. Archie Gray, I would say, has quietly had a very good game tonight. I feel like I don't think he's put much of a foot wrong. Everybody's making runs off the ball. Everyone's looking to try to show for each other. It's just when we have gotten into these dangerous little areas and moments in and around their box or even in their box, it's just been so wasteful and just letting ourselves down. Xavi Simons is also having a wonderful game, I'd say, so far, which is a welcome sight. So the guys that he has picked in the previous game that maybe haven't been in the lineup, recently that much, but were in the game against Brentford, have, I think, repeated good performances. I think Archie Gray's been great, and I think Xavi Simons has been.
If I'm
really
Xavi, I'm becoming heavily frustrated tonight because, in fairness, every time he's got the ball, he's spread it about, he's opening up play for people.
Yeah.
But then Mo Kudus, how many dribbles has he gone on where he's had 3 or 4 runs, hasn't played any of them, and then it just ends up playing a flat ball sideways? Not what we fucking bought you for. It's not what we pay you to do. When you do cut inside, you have the ability to hold them off, open up space, put it in fucking behind. You don't need to be. It's almost like he's playing his own little game. How many people is going to come at me before they end up taking me off the ball? If he just got his head up on the dribble, he would see these options, play them in behind. Richarlison, utterly disappointing tonight.
Yeah.
You look at Wilson Odeberg, started off very brightly. But after he took his man on and opened the first 5-10 minutes, what has he done every time the ball's come to him? Backwards. We don't fucking pay you to do that. In these games, you should be one-on-one, get turned, beat your man, playing in the box. It's a simple game. Sometimes some of these players in that front three are playing it too safe. But again, do we really need to make the changes to it tonight? Like I said, we're going to get away with it. But do we really need to do that? You put Mawani back out at that left, we don't lose the ball as much. Our problem is with some of the sloppy play from them three. We're losing the ball, and then all of a sudden we're having to sprint 8 yards backwards. The difference with Mawani at the weekend, he was able to hold it, recycle it, keep the attacks moving, which means we didn't have to make all them sprints back. And that's where the killer comes in, and that's where the danger comes in. They just need to take better care of the football, just be a little bit more precise with it. Stop panicking. Take that touch, calm, under control. You're better than what they are. But them three are really letting Xavi Simons down tonight. Xavi Simons picked up one ball first time straight over to Odeberg. Done nothing off the back of it. Gives the ball out to Kudus in space. Does nothing off the back of it. Trying to feed Richarlison in behind. Every time he gets contact, he's got falling down, rolling around like a bag of shit. Just fucking get on it for 10, 15 minutes this side of the half when we've got them. Just Jesus Christ, it's frustrating. And there's nothing really you can pinpoint Frank for today. It's not even him. I'd argue just get into Spencer's head. Tell him to stop going in century. That's clearly a tactic that he's asked him to do. Get him going back on the outside, doubling up down that side, and we'll get a goal off them. Change that, and I think we're away. But then players, some of them, that front three, need to fucking start picking their head up and just being a bit more technical with what they're doing. It's pissing me off. It's such an easy game. This should be over and done with.
I think also as well, I think someone mentioned, I think it was Rob Ragnarsson or someone said, like, we look a lot quicker than them. I think we look so much more athletic. I think we look so much more explosive than them.
More physical.
Do look like a much better team. We're just not taking advantage of, I think, being a better team is really what it is.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because this is a confidence builder game off the back of Brentford. Go and fill your boots. Come out with the assists, few skills, few goals. Go and fill your boots. We're making it look difficult.
AK Shaq saying, we've been playing really well. We just need to be more clinical in the box. We could easily be 3-0 up. I'm kind of in that boat. I think we could easily have this game sort of written and done with. King Hoddle saying it's unstructured, open football, and it's working because we have far more quality than them, but we can't play like this in the Premier League. Some people have made comments about that, Dave, saying we've been carved open, wide open. What would you make of that? I think
We
we
have,
know that we don't really respect them, to be honest. It seems like, we're kind of leaving ourselves open almost a bit intentionally because we seem to think that they're not really going to punish us, to be honest. But they are going to punish us if we're not going to be clinical, really. That's how it works. If you're not going to take advantage of the chances that you're creating and you do leave yourself with only a few players in the back, you can get punished. But I think we're almost taking that risk by not really respecting their threat going forward. We saw that plenty of times under Ange, to be fair.
Well, there's simple things that show me they don't respect him going forward. Van de Ven, he just allowed his marker to go off him and get a free header. If that's a Premier League game, Van de Ven goes with him. It's sort of like they don't believe that they're really going to cause them a threat at the other end. Now, they are breaking on us, but that's because Udebur is giving it away, Richarlison's giving it away, Kudos is giving it away, and they're literally just giving it to their road runners and letting them run up the field with it. But at that point, we flooded everybody forward, bar Mickey Van de Ven and Romero, so we're a bit stretched. But that's why it's so important for these forward players to tidy it up, because if they tidy it up, you keep them penned in, you keep them back, they don't break, you're in possession, and it's just, you, one way.
Yeah.
But them three keep losing the ball, so then they take it, they break. It's because of what we're doing in possession once it hits that forward line, and that's why we're making ourselves look vulnerable. It's exact rinse and repeat like we've seen on the ranch. These players, the forward line, they give it away. We're making 60-yard sprints backwards, and that's just because we're sloppy in possession. You look back against Brentford, we barely had to make that because everybody was on it. Everyone kept the ball. Everyone kept the ball moving.
Yeah. SOF saying Xavi hasn't been at it for me. Everyone has been clamoring for him. I think he's not really put much of a foot wrong, to be honest, SOF. Maybe I have to respectfully disagree. I think he's been great tonight. I think him and Archie Gray maybe been some of the best players, I think, in this game so far.
It's the little things with Gray. He comes, looks for the ball, pops it around the corner, nice way to pass. It's the little things Gray is doing.
And in terms of sloppiness, right, which has been the key word, I would say Xavi has not been guilty of it, and then neither is really Archie Gray, if you ask me. Ed Sweeting saying we need to go really hard in this next 20 minutes in the second half and put this game to bed. General play has been pretty good so far, but we've just not been precise and clinical enough in the final third. I really agree with that from Ed Sweeting there. I think that's well said. Swim Master, not what I expected. I said 2-0 at halftime, but very much what I want to see, though, from this team in terms of endeavor. 2 or 3 up at halftime. It could even be 4 or 5-0 if we finish better. Skunk Works as well, saying maybe there were some audio issues. I didn't hear any audio issues, but let me know if anybody's experiencing technical difficulties. Iceman, member for 28 months, fan show member. Really appreciate you, Iceman, saying another month. Best Spurs channel by a long shot. Loving this family vibes here. Keep up the great work, Dave and Jack. Smash that like button, hit this up. Definitely feel very family once we grab that second goal, Iceman. We can start talking about what the takeout orders are going to be. How many beers are we going to be celebrating with? Looking forward to the games ahead. I think we've seen some pretty nice football and attacking endeavor from Spurs. We just, like I said, once we get close to the penalty area and once we get in the final third, we just sort of been letting ourselves down, in my opinion, for the most part, Iceman. But thank you for the longevity of your support, and hopefully everything's all right with you, Ricky. Really appreciate you, my friend. Martin Knightsbridge saying we need to look up more as players have been making some good moves up front and have not been found. I think that's also true, Dave. There were a few times when Simmons is making a run, and like anybody really, there've been I think everyone is actually making runs in behind or showing for the ball, and then we've just been a little bit slow or just not really getting our head up. And you could say maybe Kudus has been one of the most guilty of that.
I think he's been the most guilty of it. He's got the beating of his man. He's holding him off. He's beating him outside. He's beating him inside. The problem is, when he ggets on the outside, he's actually putting in decent crosses. He's creating chances. It's when he cuts on the inside and he's opening up and players are running off him at different angles, and he's not even getting his head up to look to see the runners. He just wants to go himself, and it's like it's really frustrating because you just almost, if you were there, you want to scream at him and say, this is where the iPad should come in. Show him at half time. When you're cutting in, if you get your head up, look, you've got Richarlison running, you've got fucking Simmons running, you've got Porro running down that side, Udebur running in the overlap. Find one. Just pick your head up. It's really frustrating. All the ingredients is there for Kudos to be a quality player. And to be honest, on nights like this, he should be head and shoulders above everyone else. But it's just his decision-making, the greediness. I think when I look at him, he's a guy that is dying just to maybe get that goal and get that off his back. And that's why he's maybe being a bit more greedy and a bit more selfish, but it's to our detriment. Like, it's making the game harder. And every time, every extra touch he takes, you're either picking up a free kick, which just allows them to get everybody back behind the ball, and it's closing down all the passes, all the space that you've created and stuff, or else he's playing it flat, which means then you're giving him time to get behind the ball. The whole idea of cutting inside and beating your man is to get your head up and play a penetrating pass in behind. So just go and do it. It's not difficult. He has the ability. He just won't do it.
Yeah. Q7 saying low quality performances in a game where everybody should be dominating. We need another goal before we start doing some Spursy things. Unfortunately, do agree with that. Have to take Van de Ven off. He's on a yellow, says AK Shegs. Tyler saying these attackers have been so frustrating this game. K32 saying we need to be careful we don't pick up a red. This ref won't hesitate. He's been atrocious. And then Dropkick Your Teacher saying if we don't get another goal, this game just is starting to point to them nicking a 1-1. I think we're lucky that they did actually score one on themselves, Artist T. Like, this is what I mean by, like, when we've gotten into these dangerous moments, like, we're not even still making the keeper work. Like, whereas against Brentford, I felt like Kelleher actually did sort of save them from going 3-4-0 down that game. This day, like, we're not even really challenging the goalkeeper. Like, we're getting very close to creating really good moments and opportunities to, put a shot on goal. But the fact that I think we're level with them on shots. I think they have 6 and we have 6. 3 or 4 of theirs have been from outside the box. But, like, we should have more than 6 shots on goal this game with the opportunities that we've carved out.
The thing is, they also had one inside the box that dribbled
True, they had 2.
Hands.
They probably should have put away one of those, I think.
Probably should have put away one of them. They're testing Vicario, and I'm not being funny. Like, as much as I like Vicario as a person and as a character, he's capable of letting one in. And that's to RSPT's point. If we don't step it up by 5 or 6, or by 5 or 6 decibels, the warning signs are there. They will get at us. And also, just with our mentality and the way we are, if this goes into 80 minutes, we're naturally going to sit back and look to contain what we've got. And that's where the trouble is going to come in. You're going to fight the pressure and we'll end up conceding. So let's go at them this first 10, 15 minutes, throw everything at it, bag 1 or 2, and get some substitutions on the pitch. It's really not a difficult game. We just need to tidy up, be more precise, more penetrating, and that's it. And we've got this.
Frank has sent them out clearly very early. Like, the Slavia Prague team's not even out of the tunnel yet. They're not even on the pitch. Do you think Frank? I mean, probably if I were him, Dave, I would kind of just say to some of them, like, just sort of pull your head out of your ass, really. Like, please, just, take advantage of this. He's like, I've taken the leash off. I've taken the handcuffs off. You guys have gotten forward. You're playing some nice stuff. Just put the ball in the back of the net, please.
I simply would just be sitting there. Guys, you asked me to play more like this. What the fuck are we doing? It's simple. Like, even halftime, everyone's struggling to know what to talk about because it's just simple. Like you said, pull your head out of your ass and just fucking get it going for 5-10 minutes,
Yeah.
That's all you can say. There's no need to go in there with iPads and tacticals or even fly off the fucking handle.
That's pretty simple.
Just simple. Pull your head out your ass and go and fucking finish them off.
Seriously. Yeah, that's probably right. It's kind of why this halftime talk has really just been.
You probably could have had a picnic. You probably could have had his banana and everything else.
This was the game to get the banana. Actually, eat the banana, slap it across, Richarlison's face, really, is probably what he just should have done. Just saying, put the ball in the back of the net, please. What are we doing here? I think you're absolutely right. That's hilarious. We have gone kicked off here. Everybody do sync up with us. Smash the like button. Do appreciate the support from Ricky, Iceman, and Artist T. Appreciate you guys. Chavi Simmons getting stuck in straight away and earning a free kick.
Ref, blow that whistle. Thank you. He's been bright tonight. He has been one of the brightest players on the pitch.
I'm surprised some people have said he's gone missing. I mean, everyone sees the game differently. I don't think he's put much of a foot wrong tonight. Chavi.
He's mucked in all night as well in terms of, getting in there and trying to win ball and stuff like that. Right, Mo, come on, head up now.
Excuse me.
That last 45 minutes is one of the most boring 45 minutes I've ever watched. Just because it's so frustrating.
Yeah. Or almost like blue balling. They've been blue balling us in the final third.
Fuck me, well done, Richie. Lays one off. Kudos passes it first time. Jesus. Might actually get something here. Simmons.
Well done.
Well held. Jed Spence. Fucks it. Good movement.
Fine Odebear outside. Odebear's, he's frustrated. He wanted it. Oh, my Lord, Pedro.
Oh my
More
god!
of the same.
Oh my god! It's so sloppy and carefree. It's pissing me off. And this is why they're never gonna go on and be eternal winners, because they just feel like they can coast through this game, and the sloppiness is okay. Fuck off. Come on.
We need to, like, again, we need to get our fingers out of our ass, our head out of our ass, because we could be 3-4 up, but at the same time, it's the Champions League. Like, they will punish us at some stage.
Oh, Wilson, Jesus Christ. It's such an easy one to get hold of.
Come on, Romero.
You almost want to go in there and hotbox the dressing room just to calm them down a little, to be fair. Stop fucking...
Is it that, or is it the other way around? Have they been a little too relaxed, do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't even know. All I know is just... Oh, good ball. Good ball. Poirot, get it across. Oh, it's so weak.
He did get fouled, though. Yeah, penalty.
Penalty.
It did look like he got hit.
How's he giving the penalty?
Have they given us another break
Yes! Come on.
They're giving us
breaks
here. They're giving us breaks here, Slavia.
I wonder, is Richie going to take this? Your man out with the phone, look.
They've given us some breaks here with the own goal and now the penalty. That was unnecessary. It did look like he clattered.
Well, if he didn't touch the ball, then it's a penalty. If he got a block on the ball here.
I mean, he didn't touch it. It's just slid through the back of him. It's just
great
it's kind of it's boneheaded.
Yeah, it's a great decision by the ref, that. Shocking. Richie, hand up straight away looking for it. That's such a clumsy challenge, that.
Yeah, I think they bailed us out 2 times now, Slavia.
So we haven't even had to play well, and we're about to be 2-0 up. As long as Richie can score.
Yeah, they've been scoring on themselves. I mean, no reason to be looking at this with VAR.
Richie surely taking this.
No reason to even be checking this.
It's just looking for a potential offside, maybe? No,
it's just a stupid challenge.
Right, who's taking it? Richie missed his last one, didn't he?
Oh, he's not taking it.
Richie, I don't think is too happy there. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. He's going to light it up once he scores.
I feel like he's going to leather it.
Yeah, over the bar. Come on, Mo.
I'm seeing a leather at moment. Well, Richie did miss the last one in the Champions League, so maybe fair is fair.
Oh, it's taking a long time, this. Come on, Mo. Don't be distracted. There's only 60,000 people there. Don't be distracted.
Come on, Mo. Yeah.
Oh, as cool as you like.
Down the middle.
Straight
Classy,
down the middle.
Classy
Come
stuff.
on,
Mo.
Mo.
Give him that stool. There we go. Right by the corner flag as well.
A fire.
Richie got one.
Everyone can't start a fire without a spark.
Everyone gets a stool.
Kudus is on fire. He hates the team from Upton Park. Come on, Mo. We need to get a family bench out, Jack.
Yeah, they need to just get a whole bench.
Can't start a fire without a spark. Kudus is on fire. He hates the team from Upton Park. Look at this. Straight down the middle. Bon voyage.
Yeah, where are you going?
All he can do is look helplessly back as
nice
he
and
dribbles
easy.
Down the middle.
Where are you going?
It's beautiful. Come on, Mo. You're going to see him light up now. Look, she's there with the stool and everything. It's brilliant.
That's amazing social media work.
It's the only reason why she's there. Just have this. You're going to have one at each corner.
3 stools available.
I wonder did they have one at each corner, Jack?
Yeah.
Come on, 2-0 to the good. Oh, go on. Oh. Half Panenka.
Under the new regime, we've also probably bought some extra stools. Maybe under the Levy one, we would have.
Yeah.
Been like, sorry, I can't afford another one. Too many
had
stools.
All bashed up ones. 3-legged ones and everything. Oh.
Well, everyone can relax now. They've just I mean, they've sucker punched themselves. Slavia Prague.
No fear of 1-1 now, artist. Thank God.
I think that's just, I mean, it's again, we've shown he's taken the handbrake off in both of these games. In this one and at Brentford, but just in Brentford, we just showed a bit more quality in the final third.
He's oozing. He's oozing now. Look at
Maybe the players can relax now, as Davis said, though.
He's found a new level.
Oh, lovely from Paulinho. Lovely from
Oh,
Xavi Simmons.
oh,
But again, Kudus sometimes just needs to play his teammates, and he does.
ref,
Sir!
ref, that's another yellow. That's a second. Oh, well
Well
done.
done,
Good battling.
Palia. Well done,
Oh, well
Gray.
done.
Well done,
Well
Palia.
done. Here
Play
we go. Play
Richie.
Richie. He's off.
Play
He's off.
Richie.
He's off. Play Udeber. Wilson! Free Willy! It's saved!
Oh!
Oh!
That was a good save, to be fair. But maybe
Unlucky
just need to put
Wilson.
it a little bit further past him.
Well, I'm waiting for a dead ball so I can go and refill my cup with some lemonade.
Mickey Van de Ven, great win.
Ah, brilliant.
Jedi, get forward
Come on,
here.
Jedi. Feed Wilson. You don't need to dribble it to him.
Archie Gray, have a hit.
Archie. Archie. Archie.
Does. Oh, Pedro.
Oh,
Oh,
well
yeah,
done,
what a
Joe.
monster. What a
Time
monster.
for a drink. Time for some lemonade.
Spurs. That's what I said the other day. The Spurs shop better start selling some stools. I'd buy a stool. Some people have a nice stool, you know, kind of in the not a bad save, not a great shot either. Kind of in the middle. Does need to sort of get that further around him. Bring on Matisse Tell. I kind of agree. I think Richie's already played a lot of minutes in the last few games, and let's be fair, like Richie, he's missed his opportunities tonight. He's had chances. Oh, Pedro. Oh, we got to play Richie in behind there. Have we played him offside? Surely. Archie Gray. They've squared it here. Opportunity. Woo! That one they absolutely should have scored. I felt like it was offsides, though. At least if we were smart, we would have played him offside. Yeah, Mickey Van de Ven, I think, plays him offside here. I had a feeling. But they have been wasteful, Slavia Prague. They've had 3 chances that they should have put in the back of the net.
Running down the wing. Kudos, kudos, kudos. The Ghanaian king. Make a sub-stacker? Make any?
I would take off Richie and put on Matisse Tell. Some people want to see Matisse Tell come on, and I kind of agree. I think Richie, right? He's missed his chances tonight, so might as well see if someone else can put them away.
Let's get Mawani. I'll let him go and fill his boots. The bag of brace here tonight.
And then maybe Danzo on. Get Danzo on for Mickey Van de Ven.
Yeah. I think Richie knows his time is coming. Look up. He's running around like a racehorse.
Well,
he knows.
He's already suspended for the next game, Mickey Van de Ven, so maybe you would take off Romero just so he doesn't get a suspension in the Champions League. Kudus, great hold up.
Get the head up, man.
He's almost too strong for his own good sometimes. Kudus.
Yeah. Oh. Pick that up.
Too early Christmas presents from Slavia Prague. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You take him though. I mean, it was. I think what's nice is it's not like we've been absolutely terrible and like we've only created 2 moments and then they just put them in the net for us. It's like we should have put them away ourselves.
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those games. So I can't be too frustrated.
Right, lay it off.
Xavi in there.
Oh, come on, Mo. Just lay it off and just lay it off.
Yeah, there. Just a first time pass into Xavi Simmons.
Fucking hell, man. In fairness, though, he's got a good grip of his jersey. We'll have that, ref. That's another yellow. The jersey's having a howler, isn't he? Own goal and a yellow.
That's another way to look at it, AK Shags. Maybe we've been so on top of them that, they've almost, kind of just punished them, like they've just put in the net themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I could see the logic in that. Like, it's just, it'd be nice if some of the chances we have scored, because if we did score some of them, there would have been some really nice goals, and it would have been nice just to see those go in the back of the net.
I do see where AK is coming from. You know, the pressure eventually tells, right? You force them into mistakes. I get it. But to your point, it'd just be nice to see us 2 good moves, put the ball in the back of the net.
Like
Well done,
something
Xavi.
like
Good
this right
touch.
here. Yeah.
Well done, Xavi. Go on, Xavi. Go on, Xavi. Huh. Well done.
Oh, good
Unlucky
try.
right
Good
idea from
try.
Porro. Then undercooks that one.
Like when you're just so on top of the team, you just kind of wish you were the one that put it away instead of them just
Archie,
putting it in
loads of
for you.
space. Lots
of space for Arch. Can he play Jed? Play Jed.
He waited too long. Him and Richie went offside. Udabar.
Richie!
Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ! No, get up, please. Stop going down like a sack of fucking potatoes.
Get Colo or Matisse.
Get one of them on. Matisse Tel actually scores that. Oh
yeah, he's just whiffed it. He's just whiffed it. That's what I thought.
Oh my Lord! Here we go.
There we go.
Sar and Matisse.
Just what we asked for. Thank you, Thomas.
Who's coming off? Mohamed Kudus coming off.
Interesting call. Well, Kudus probably, he plays a lot of minutes. That is smart, right? Does he really need to be playing these minutes?
No. Take him off.
That is smart.
He's getting abused left, right, and center.
Odebear and Odebear will probably be moved over to the right side. Matisse Tel will now play off the left. And that's Sar, you imagine, coming on for Archie Gray, not even for Xavi. Great performance from Archie Gray. Really, really good performance.
Bit of fresh legs. There's a goal in this for Sar if he wants it.
Yeah, 100%. Especially because I think it was Rob who said earlier, right? Like, we have the athletic edge over this team as well. Like, we're a lot quicker and stronger than them. Someone like Sar coming on, you could see him just bursting forward.
Yeah.
Really good performance from Archie Gray.
That's way overhit.
I think it might go unnoticed. I think he got a lot of praise for the last one against Brentford, but I think this one he actually had an even better game.
Yeah. They're starting to tire them.
Daniel Larson saying Richarlison has his clown boots on again.
Do you know what? It's just like him to go and score an absolute screamer.
Yeah, 100%. He's going to score a bike. Scissor kick.
Porro with the throw. Richarlison. Oh my God. He just makes he makes it look like we're playing a complete different sport altogether at times. He really does.
Holding his nuts. Falling behind Van de Ven.
Nah,
He just rate this guy, does he?
Oh, and he plays it out.
Ooh, Jed gets kicked.
Deal with that. Well done, Rami.
Good clearance. Good clearance.
He's roaring at someone there. He's not happy.
Probably Spence. I would love to go to a game where Spurs get to play a team like Slavia Prague. Nice, beautiful European city. Obviously, the beer there. As a beer nerd myself, absolute class.
Prague's supposed to be one of the cheapest cities in Europe to go to. You'd have a field out there, Jacko.
It'd be dangerous maybe for me. Good clearance from Tell. Xavi Simons, can he hold it up? Sir!
Well done. That's brilliant.
Taking a page out of Richarlison's book there. Xavi Simons. Yeah, Matisse Tell is playing off the left.
Here we go.
Matisse, fresh legs. Can he play Jed Spence? He does. Jed, take him on, kid.
Go on, you got him. You got him, Jedi.
Tries to whip it in. Gets blocked.
Porro
positioning from Porro. Can he whip it out to Odebear?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Rami, good ball into Simmons. Simmons tries to put it around the corner, sloppy.
Just not the right option.
Oh, tries to intercept it. Oh,
Romero,
well done,
what
Robbie.
a challenge. What a touch
Brilliant.
from
Get
Palhinha.
your head up.
And he ping it up to Richie. Richie holds it up.
Oh, well done.
Jedi.
Gets it off to Spence. He wants him on the overlap.
Wrong up. Matisse Tell, he wanted it short. Jed wanted to play him in behind.
I think Jed had the right idea, though. Matisse Tell has to go.
I agree.
Well on Sar.
Oh, they've absolutely sandwiched him. Put him in a Sar Palhinha sandwich.
Oh, good touch, Simmons. On to Jed. Again, he wants him in behind.
There it is. There it is.
Brilliant. Can he get there? He does. Keeps it in, Matisse. Looking to drive at them. Oh, shifty. It's a shot off. Unlucky. Sar! Oh, saved. Oh, my God. What do we have to do to score from open play?
Oh, my gosh. Matisse Tell, though, he's going to eat this fullback alive.
Yeah.
That was far too easy for him.
He must be set to cry. He's like, I've just got rid of Wilson, you know. Now I've got Matisse.
I agree with Dave. I mean, we've been absolutely peppering them. What does it take for us to just score from open play?
Oh, unlucky Matisse.
It's a decent shot. Sar's got to put this away, though.
Yeah,
it's just like Richarlison. He's put it straight at the keeper, man. We're making this keeper look good.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Starting to wince every time he touches the ball now. Let's play it short. There we go. Oh, well done, Poppy.
Sar. Great touch from Sar.
Well done. Bit of energy. Let's get Danzo on just for the long throws now. Just really make it a long evening for them.
Keeper's been their man in the match, says Rob. I mean, they've been pretty wasteful, so I would agree, actually. But I don't know if he's actually pulled off any amazing saves, if you ask me.
It's a fucking stupid throw from Paro.
Why are we shooting straight at the keeper, says he. Seriously.
I know, it's so frustrating.
Every single shot we've had has felt like it's gone straight at the keeper.
And the thing is, there's another few chances here for us as well. Burval dying to get on. Well done, Xavi. Good layoff. Sar. Xavi up again.
Good touch. Good strength.
Oh, well done, Xavi. Good strength.
Good strength. Atta baby.
Xavi, come on.
Ian F saying Harry Kane would have had 4 tonight. I mean, Sonny's in the stands right now.
Yeah.
Sonny's probably thinking, like, maybe I could get on the pitch. That's so true. If Harry Kane and Sonny were out there, we probably would have scored 7.
Echo man, forget a false 9. We've got a fake 9.
It is one of those nights. It is a very Richarlison night. I do think it was the right call, though, taking Kudus off, because Kudus does play a lot of minutes. And it's not like he really needed to stay on. Maybe Richie is staying on just for confidence, and then we'll probably put Kolomouani on at some point. Sar, great interception. Play Matisse Tell. God, and this another example of us not getting our heads up or not playing the person in behind. Matisse Tell was begging for it.
Porro. Sloppy.
Bring on Son, the ref won't notice. Yeah, we'll just pretend we signed him back on loan.
Use that long injury rule. Isn't that the one how we got Telbach? Yeah. Use that for like Kulu.
Madison. We already have Madison and Kulusevski out. Might as well use it on one of them. Oh, Pedro's gone down here.
Oh, good defending.
Oh,
Jesus,
Vicario, dude.
Oh, no. Free out.
I don't even know what that guy's done there. I think Vicario's just being boneheaded.
Yeah. Romero
Vicario just wants to fight. He's just getting bored.
Romero's trying to be the peacemaker. Imagine that.
Vicario just keeps pointing at the player.
Oh, in fairness, he's every right. The player didn't even have eyes for the ball there, to be fair. He only had eyes for Vicario, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, that's it, Vicario. Show him your size. There we go. Look down on him. Small man him. Give him a little tap round the face. 23 minutes left.
It's probably, I mean...
Ben Davies is coming on. And Colo.
Oh, my gosh.
Porro's definitely coming off, yeah. Spence coming to right back. Davies in that left back. Mwani probably on for Richie, you'd have to say.
Come on. Can we give one of the chances for Charles?
Yeah. Just give him one. Just give him
we better carve out one more chance. I swear.
Just one, exactly.
Polo would have had a hat trick tonight. They probably have subbed on Ben Davis just so Sonny could be happy, considering it's his best friend. Leighton Evelyn saying, fuck it, bring on the mascot if we're playing Ben Davis.
Chirpy. He hasn't got a mention on this channel in ages, actually, Chirpy.
For fuck's sake, bring on Chirpy. He's probably got a good touch.
Do we really have to
big man up front, put on the big chirpster?
Do we really have to pass notes to Mickey Van de Ven at 2-0 up?
Yeah,
really?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Maybe it's just a note that's saying he looks cute.
Yeah, it's probably from someone in the stands. Call me.
Maybe it's a message from Sonny.
Oh, well
good
done.
win by Jed.
Come on,
Sar gambled there.
Eating the ground up. Oh, he gets done too easy, though. Slid back.
Top of the box.
Oh, it's not a shit effort of Vicario. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
Vicario's had, honestly, someone put baby oil on Vicario's gloves today.
Yeah. Needs to be investigated whether he's actually at this point.
Vicario was spotted in LA.
To your point, though, we better at least create Mwani one of the chances we've created for Richie. Oh, he's in! Oh.
Got that pace. Glauber saying the message said, don't get a fucking red.
Yeah. Oh, well done.
By Paulinho.
Ah, it's beautiful. Do you know what? He's had a secretly good game in possession tonight. Actually.
No, yeah, you're right, I'd say. Get it forward. Well done. Oh.
As soon as I say it, commentators fucking curse.
Get their tell.
Go on, Colo. Bit of pressure. They don't want it. Go on, Mwani.
Got a fully French front three, by the way.
Yeah. Didier Deschamps would be delighted. Is he still the manager?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, good play.
Easy. No way you're giving that, ref. That's as soft as shit. Jesus.
Someone read. Frank said, "Circle yes if you think I'm cute."
Do you like my hairstyle?
He's passing middle school notes out.
Tick yes if you like my hair. Do I need extra curls? God, do you know what? The game's been shite to watch. It's been boring. Let's just entertain ourselves.
Yeah, that
Put
is
in
so
what you
funny.
think was on that note in the chat.
Yeah,
Only funny
everyone,
response.
best contribution. What was on that note? That will be the whole full-time analysis. Spend 30 minutes talking about what was on the note. Oh, well done, Milani. Come on, Sar, get forward here. Wrong option. Play tell, dude.
Just give it back to him.
Play tell. Fair play, Paulinho. Yes, sir. Can we get a foul?
Ref, you're giving them fouls for fucking nothing there.
Play tell there, man. Sar. Get your, again, how many times do we need to say get your head up?
Davies is playing because Sonny's in the crowd.
Bobby!
Oh!
Good effort.
Someone makes a good point, Jack. Davies is only playing because Son's in the crowd.
Yeah. I think I mentioned that earlier as well.
Who's taking this? Ben Davies. Jesus Christ. Come on, Ben.
Maybe Sonny really is picking the subs.
Come on, Ben. It's not bad delivery. Oh, it's good delivery. Not bad at Burrow.
Odebear, another corner.
Go on, Ben. Get back out there.
Let's test your outswinger.
Delivery, that.
Let's test your outswingers. We tested your inswingers. Maybe Davis has a long throws as AK Shags. Yeah, you never know.
No, that's why we kept him out so long. We're just fucking revamping him. You know, he can take corners now. He'll probably go on a solo run, ping balls over the top, long throws. Just like him to nick one here tonight as well. On our Sonny. Straight into keep his arms.
Terrible
Jesus
cross.
Christ. Our left back can cross better than that. Fucking hell. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. No need. He's going nowhere. Well done.
Jeez.
Get your head up, Wilson.
The ball into Xavi. Xavi, well weighted. Well weighted. Get there, Wilson. Good strength, sir.
Oh, we'll have that Lino. Lino! Oh, my God. How's the Lino not giving that?
I think Wilson's gassed.
It's things like that.
No, mistake from Romero.
He almost demands more from his attacking players. He's like, no, you're not getting that defeat. Get in behind you, lazy fucker.
Romero gives away a foul there. They played advantage.
Just don't let the cross come in, Jed.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Lord, they're shocking.
Yeesh.
Can we just put 4 passes together and put the ball in the back of the net, please?
Romero definitely gets a yellow there.
This guy's out on his feet. Yeah, he's coming off.
This guy actually had the best of their chances. Third foul coming on.
I wonder did they go to the same hairdresser?
See, again, though, like, what is even Thomas Frank telling him? He's like, there's a bird over there. Toilets over there.
Rosette, go and get me her number. Do you know what I mean? Like, like seriously.
Make sure to keep an eye on the South Stand.
Hair products. You know, what shampoo do you use?
There are a few cute ones in the South Stand. Take a look over there for me.
Your hair is lovely and fluffy and bouncy. Are you on the good stuff?
Yeah. Because, like, then get me something from Chick King. Cario into Colo. Good hold that play from Colo.
It's just something Richarlison is incapable of doing.
Sar into Xavi. Good turn by Xavi. Really good
Play
stuff
him
from
over top
Xavi.
first time. Oh, come on. You got to play him first time,
Everyone
Matisse.
trying to take a touch when he shouldn't have.
If he just plays the first time, he's in behind. Like, it's simple. Go on, Lucas.
Hey.
I don't even know why he's remonstrating there. It's such a dumb challenge. You're only on the pitch. You should have fresh legs then. Get there first. How about that?
Get William Barnett on, yeah.
He scored 5 goals. He's bollocks. Scored 5 earlier. They're just there to fill out the bench and be rewarded. Hey, come on. Let's go, Lucas. Right, can we find Moani? Can we give him one chance? Oh, it's 4-on-4 here. We got to make something here. We have to, surely. Moani! Good layoff! Simmons penalty! Come on! Give it to Moani. That is a fucking unbelievable layoff. Richarlison couldn't do that, and Simmons then picks up the penalty. It's beautiful. Who's going to take it? Let's give it to Moani. Colo.
Would you give it to Xavi or Moani?
Let's get Moani a goal. He deserves it. It's been a long time coming. Oh, Romero looks like he might take this, is he?
That's hilarious. I mean, what penalty taker do we even have then? Who is our penalty taker? This is also the most penalties I've ever seen Spurs get in like 10 years.
Look at this from Moani.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just
like the touch of an angel.
It's just quality.
Good touch from Xavi Simmons, to be fair, as well.
Buys that all day long. It's just so quality from Moani. And it's just them little things that Richarlison is incapable of doing to keep the attacks moving. It's beautiful. What's he even screaming about? I mean, book him for dissent.
There's the check, Nick.
Surely
I mean, would you go... It also, by the way, Dave, I mean, when's the last time we got 2 penalties in a game?
I know, yeah. We get more in Europe than what we do in the Premier League. Oh, Simmons is taking it. Okay, Xavi. Come on, Xavi.
All right, I think he's going down the middle as well.
A lovely little Panenka here.
Yeah.
Oh! Barely, but we'll have
the best
it.
Penalty, but...
Do you know what? I actually don't mind us scoring that one because it was actually good playing the build-up to it. Brilliant.
Yep.
Fucking Xavi with another goal to his name. He's just got to play week in, week out. He's been superb today. His performance actually deserves a goal to cap that off. Fair play to Moani, by the way, because if I'm him, I am demanding that ball.
You're Spurs TV. That's how you take a pen? I don't know.
Nah, it's shocking. It's a bad... Well,
you got a pretty, you got a pretty good hand to that.
Yeah.
You got a pretty good hand to that. I think he's got to be saving that.
But look, we'll have it for Xavi. Martin Knightsbridge is probably losing the run of himself right now.
Richie is probably sulking that he's not able to take that pen off of Xavi. He says Lazy 8. I mean, to be fair to him, he gave it to Kudus.
Richie doesn't deserve another penalty at this club ever again. Taking that one off my Dane.
Xavi definitely deserves a goal. He's played great tonight. Surprised he's going to be playing all 90 minutes, though.
Yeah, keep him out there. Let's get the rhythm flowing through his body, Jacko.
Yeah, maybe. You just hope he's playing against Forest as well. You hope he's also playing against Forest. Because all of a sudden, the moment that Spurs have started playing some attacking football, he's been starting.
And if this lineup graphic is ended to go by, their whole left-hand side of the pitch is all on yellow cards, so they can't make challenges. So just run at them now. By the way,
I just noticed that.
Big up to Ovley as well, by the way, for continuing to give us all these great graphics, guys. Oh, well done, Lucas. Fuck off, ref. Dick. It's 3-0, but it hasn't exactly been an entertaining 3-0. But at the end of the day,
because we haven't scored any of these goals from open play.
True. But I suppose at the end of the day, the name of the game is winning. Put enough pressure on them, I suppose they crack, don't they? That's what happened here today, forcing them into errors, I suppose.
I think we played.
The thing is, it hasn't even taken us a lot to force them into these errors. No. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Shows the level.
I think we played some nice... we are getting forwards. That's what's made it entertaining. It's just that we haven't scored from open play. We've been exceptionally sloppy. That's what's probably made it a bit boring at times.
Ooh.
They're asking for a handball. Apparently Ben Davis, handball.
Go on, Ben.
Ping it.
Yeah, you almost want him to.
Yeah,
Go on,
fine,
on the
Sar.
overlap.
Great run from Sar.
Come on, Sar.
Play back
He's gone
Tell.
again. He's gone again.
Take him on, Tell. Skin him again. Skin him again.
Go on, you fancy this on the byline, don't you, Tell? Don't you?
Let's play back to Sar. I don't know where
Get up,
Sar's
Sar.
going to go with that.
Get up, Sar. Long ball, just mop this one up. There we go.
Good touch by Paulinho.
Not a good touch by Zhao.
Oh, good touch from Sar.
Get out his way, Matisse.
Takes it off of Sar. Tell.
Oh! Oh!
Unlucky. Good feet there.
Go on,
Can
Luki.
he win this? Oh, ref.
Oh. Ref's bailing them out. Now he's starting to take pity on them. Davies gives him PTSD. I'm scared Dyer and Skip will suddenly pop up. Big up, King Hoddle. Yeah, we need to get this manager DNA tested. He's definitely related to Nick. It's got to be. Half brother or something. Has to be.
He's got a bohemian style to him anyway, Nick. So maybe there is something to it.
Honestly, if you take Nick out of New York, put him in Prague, that's it. Genuinely. Nick, show your wife. Hope Nick doesn't ever go missing, because this guy might end up on the poster.
Yeah, that's really funny. He just walks into Nick's house, pretends to be Nick.
Oh, right in the corner, he's there.
Just goes into Nick's job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
get support in your team, but you're 3-0 down. That's embarrassing behavior. Oh my lord!
And they're shit.
They wouldn't score if we played another hour.
Yeah, every single one of those have taken their shirts off. I mean, you wonder what pub maybe they've gone to, or maybe they've just been having them at the off license. Maybe the off license had a field day with them. No, and the Czechs I think are like proportionally the biggest drinkers in Europe.
Oh yeah, sure. I think over there they like. I don't know if it's still that case, but it's like €1 a pint or something, or it was.
I think, yeah, and I think proportionally, like the people who claim to have like a drink or something every day, and it's like the greatest in the Czech Republic.
Good defending.
Or Czechia, as I think they're now claiming to be called. Fair play to the Czech fans, says Nick. They're happy to be there. Starting to get sussed out. Maybe, Nick, maybe you are. Maybe you are Czech.
1 sec.
He'd never get my voice right. Yeah, no, he would not. He would have to not say anything. They've whipped it in, back post. Dealt with. 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
This is probably what the Bodo Glimt fans would be doing, knowing it's so cold up there. If they came down to London, they'd probably be doing the same thing.
Yeah, to be fair.
Probably coming to London is like a summer for them. Oh, they've slipped it across the box here. Good touch by Colo. Come out, Vic. Come on. Can we please give Colo a goal?
Yeah, just one chance. Kieran, you'd be happy too if you were living in a beautiful country with Czech women. Supposed to be a really nice country, actually. Czech Republic. I think Slovenia is actually supposed to be really nice as well.
Slovenia is supposed to be very pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the mountains.
Come on, let's give Mawani one chance. That's all we ask. Just one. He's been on the pitch like 20-odd minutes now.
The islands in the Czech are nice. I don't think there are any islands. It's landlocked.
Some real wins.
Very relaxing game, though, for the most part. Felt like we always were going to win it. It was just the nervy part was, like, are we actually going to put the ball in the back of the net? Because this is the thing. Like, I mean, what I think it gave me vibes of was plenty of games under Ange. It felt like that, where plenty of games under Ange, it was like, geez, like, we are absolutely dominating these. But then we just never put the ball in the back of the net. And then all of a sudden we would get punished for it. And then it just made it nervier than it should have been. But luckily, it did not go that way. It could have easily, though.
It's just one of them. It's a bit frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, 3-0, put them under pressure, and, you know, we've done more than enough to be able to win the game. It's just, you would have liked to see them maybe a few more sort of clinical moves from Tottenham.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, Moani.
Colo. Working his tail off.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
God.
Just slightly.
Oh, that's naughty. That's bloody naughty, ref. We'll have a yellow there.
Jeez, we don't need another freakish injury for Kolo Muani, please.
We'll have a yellow there, please. That's naughty.
His next injury is his head is going to be inside the advertising board.
Oh, yeah, that's a naughty one.
Referee, not even a yellow card?
See your man on the camera, but go flying. She's going to be football tennis now for the next few minutes.
Good ball in behind for Xavi.
Well taken, Xavi.
See,
Can you find Lucas? Oh, good ball.
Oh, Bergvall trying to put on the skills.
Ben, let's get over. Ben 10. Xavi Simons is looking for a ball. One side of his kit is completely destroyed in dirt.
Be funny if the note that Thomas Frank passed was just like curry orders.
Yeah. What's your Indian order tonight?
Like,
Oh,
Colo or Tell. Sorry. Oh, what a touch from Van de Ven. Have a hit.
Spence.
Oh! Xavi tries to bring it down. Jed brings it down.
Xavi! Yeah, imagine. Guys, what's your Domino's? Get your Domino's order down. We're ordering it in for full time. Yeah. Domino's. Woo! What a hit from Spence, that.
Circle, yes, if you think I'm cute.
Yeah. There's some warped-minded people out there. I love
Thomas Frank is a bit. Thomas Frank is kind of like about him is he's almost easier to kind of roast on the touchline. It's like there's something kind of just quirky about him. Even Daniel Larson, right, saying world-class gum chewer.
Do you think I'm cute? Yes or no?
Oh, sorry.
Here we go. Oh, come on, Poppy.
Colomani breaks out to Tell. Can he get there? Good pace. Really good pace from Tell. Oh, sizes him up. Come on, take him on, kids.
He wants it.
Oh, he wants him. He's all over him.
Put it in.
That's a shot.
You greedy fucker.
I don't mind
you greedy fucker. Corner kick. So greedy there. Just put it in for Moani.
He's headed in.
And Moani doesn't mind that, I suppose. He's giving them the thumbs up.
Moani's probably the most unselfish player in our forward line.
Yeah. Right, come on, Benjamin.
You would say that Matisse Tell probably actually has the most accurate of shots in our team.
Let's see if Ben can... yeah, you're actually right there. Let's see if he can replicate Sonny's goal from a corner here. It's not back ball again.
Another pen?
Oh, no.
Hat-trick of pens would be hilarious. All of our pens in the year in one game.
3 minutes left of stoppage time. Come on, Vic. Clean sheet. Lovely. Right, can we get one more attack here from Moani? Good ball,
pass from Ben
Davies.
Davis.
Simmons, just play it. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, sir. Play Moani. Oh, no. Falls down at the wrong time.
My God.
Well, Slavia with numbers here. Come on, boys. Keep the clean sheet. Oh. Straight out Vicario. Spencer's demanding the ball. They've been shocking in front of goal, they have. Vicario solo in there. Pumps it long. Come on, Moani.
Yeah, considering these, like, they tied Bodo Glimt as well. They were at home, to be fair. And I think Bodo Glimt away from home are not a great side.
No.
They seem to just turn on superpowers when they're at home. But they tied Bodo Glimt. They tied Bilbao. They went to halftime 0-0 with Arsenal, I remember.
Well, Arsenal bet them 3-0 in the end, didn't they? So
they did, yeah. But they were away from home, I guess, Arsenal in that case. So it's probably a tough place to go to. It's just our issue is that we could have put 5-6 past them if we actually were clinical.
Yeah.
We probably could have given them the biggest thumping any team has. Because, I mean, they have looked, they don't look much better than Doncaster Rovers the way they played tonight.
No, they don't. You're right there. They've been shocking in front of the goal.
Shocking, and then just like at times, right? Like, just pretty easy to carve out chances against them.
Or like even the 3 goals we got, all off their stupid mistakes, you know? I mean, just such sloppy errors.
I think even against Doncaster, right? The first goal we scored against them, we were peppering them, and the first goal we scored was from an own goal. Right? Didn't Odegaard just slide across, and the guy just slammed it into the back of his net?
Good memory, Jacko.
And then Palinha scored the bike.
Come on, let's give Miwani one chance here.
Nah, referee's going to blow it up, unfortunately.
Vicario's eating about 30 seconds there. Yeah. Let's go. 3-0. We'll take that. Not the most prettiest of games. Like, look, the intent was there and stuff. Maybe just a bit sloppy. But at the end of the day, we forced them into it. 2 penalties and an own goal. We'll take that. 3 points in the bag. Clean sheet. 3 goals to add to our goal tally. You know, that because goal difference might be important. And we're still in the hunt to get out inside the top 8 with Dortmund and Frankfurt to come. So, look, job done this evening, Jack. I don't think there's much more to analyze or even say about it. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest with you.
I think it's kind of a repeat of, honestly, the first half conversations, really. It's just like the only thing you could be frustrated by is just feels like we were just pretty sloppy and wasteful with a lot of the chances that we carved out. I think the positive, though, to say, though, is like maybe, I mean, Dave, the big pressure going into this game was like, can we show the same attacking enthusiasm and endeavor that we did against Brentford? We absolutely did. If anything, I think we looked more attacking in this game because some people were saying, oh, we look so open, you know, we're not even showing them any respect. And it's like, yeah, but that's what we were asking for. Like, we were asking to, like, not really, we were sort of saying, you know, we need to see this team, you know, not really show teams like this respect, you know, especially at home. We need to be the team that is the aggressor, the team that is looking to get forward. And I think we did that. If anything, we looked, you know, kind of like we did, you know, under the previous manager, where we had players flying forward, you know, only 2 or 3 guys, you know, left to sort of defend, you know, at the back, which made it kind of end to end at times, which is why Slavia Prague were able to carve out the chances they did, but they're not good enough. Like, you know, like we're luckily, you know, able to take advantage of the fact that they were not a good enough team at putting away the little breakaways and stuff that they had. They should have scored, I think, 1 or 2 goals this game, and it would have made it nervier than it was because we weren't able to put away our own chances. But I don't think any of that is down to the manager. It's just down to the players, really, for not being clinical enough. So I think maybe Dave just, the big talking point going into this game was, can we repeat a similar attacking performance to what we saw against Brentford? I think we did. We made the goalkeeper, once again, like against Brentford, look good in this game when he really shouldn't have been. We should have put way more past him. So I'm happy with it. And then Xavi Simons, maybe another thing to say is Xavi Simons, another really good performance, if not faultless performance again from him, in my opinion.
And again, I think, he's put his hat in the ring that he has to start against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
It's one thing I noticed with him is, and it's the difference. It's one touch and he keeps the ball moving. And he just keeps the attack flowing. He keeps us on the break. He doesn't slow it down every time he touches the ball. Really good game from Xavi Simons tonight. But look, at the end of the day, it's job done. To your point, Jack, I think you're absolutely correct in terms of, in the first half, maybe it looked a bit like unstructured, maybe, or whatever. But to your point, it was always going to be like that. It was always going to be us. We didn't show them any respect. We knew they weren't going to score. They're pretty toothless in front of goal in the build-up, coming into this game. And you could see that. I mean, look at their finishing. It was absolutely disgraceful. And I think, it was the right approach by Thomas Frank again, allowing players to sort of get forward. I think there was some lovely one-touch football at times, just in and around the box. Sarr had a chance when he came on. Should have buried it. Richarlison at the start of the game. The keeper pulled off a couple of saves, which you would argue better finishing on the day. He doesn't get near any of them. And then just a couple of sloppy touches in the final third. Bit frustrating, don't get me wrong. It'd be nice to rock up to these games and sort of rip through them with some free-flowing football, but you would argue, we forced them into the two-bag tackles for the penalties, and we forced them into the own goal as well. So at the end of the day, it's job done. We come out of here with very little damage done to us. Clean sheet, 3 goals. We move on, Jack. Big game on the weekend now.
Yeah. And King Huddle mentioning that Chelsea lost, which is also a big bonus to us because we need some of these other teams that are in and around the top 8 to drop some points these games. And this was a must-win game. I know it wasn't the biggest game on paper of all the Champions League games, and with the upcoming ones against teams like Dortmund as well and Frankfurt, it wasn't going to be this was probably going to be the easier of the games, but still needed to win it, and we made it look pretty comfortable. To be fair, and I think that's what's good as well. Because let's be honest, there would be huge question marks if we didn't make this game look comfortable, really. So I can't really criticize anything, especially I think manager-wise. I can't criticize. I think the only thing I'm just slightly frustrated by is just once again, and we saw this last season, the season before that. We have this tendency to just be pretty wasteful when we are on top of teams.
Yeah.
We're just not showing that ruthlessness that you see other teams do when they carve out chances in the manner that we did.
Yeah. I think also the good thing as well tonight, Jack, is, I think tonight we've more or less secured ourselves a playoff spot at minimum. Heading into these last 2 games, we're not really going to be caught in that. So that's the good thing coming out of tonight. But I'm looking at the league table here. It's moved us up to 9th currently tonight. Obviously there's games going on tomorrow. That could change a little bit. But that game against Dortmund is going to be massive because they're on 10 points. They play tomorrow. So that game against Dortmund will be the decider sort of for us whether we're going to get top 8 or not. And look, job done. And we're still in with a hunt. But I think the good thing tonight is we've more or less secured our spot in the playoff round anyway.
Yeah, I'll just take some comments. Like I said, not really a game that we need to really deeply analyze or anything. We probably had to work overtime and work overboard with some of the bad performances this season of deeply analyzing it, where I don't think we necessarily have to do that today. AK Sheg saying, what was the XG? I just looked it up. It looked like it was around 2.5 something for Spurs, which again is much better than what we've been used to. And also looked like we had another game with at least 16 shots as well, which is a huge thing to see as well, which is really nice looking as well. We are Spurs TV saying, I'd take 3 points, but would like to see some goals from open play. I think that's kind of how David and I feel. Would have been nice just to see us be a bit more clinical on the day. William Webb saying, a good win, though I can't expect us to win a trophy or league with this attack. The 2 penalties, the own goals sort of sum up our attack. Probably true. I mean, I'm conflicted because I think against Brentford, we did show a little bit of wastefulness against Brentford, but I thought also Kelleher just pulled off some really great saves. This one, I felt like, yes, this was a really just sloppy display from the forwards because they did well to carve out the chances. They were getting forward. They showed that they wanted to try to score goals, but they just were incapable of doing it.
Well, I think that's where you walk away a little bit disappointed in that regard because, against Brentford, it looked like there was the green shoots of something, and then today sort of sloppiness in and around. But how much of that comes down to making the change from the front line? Bringing in Wilson Odegaard. Now, I'm not saying he had a poor game by any stretch of the imagination, but I just think maybe if he went with the same front line that he did against Brentford, maybe we would have seen maybe a bit better in possession tonight, and maybe we
Mhm.
would have scored more goals and made it look a little bit easier. And I think that's what the only real disappointment you walk away from, is that maybe the opportunity was there to gain a bit of confidence. Some of these guys to go and feel their boots, and you would argue coming off the pitch, the only one that really comes off with confidence is Xavi Simons.
Javi Simmons, Archie Gray. Maybe Richarlison scores chances when Cole Malani's on the pitch with him at the same time, because he knows that's the other striker, so it probably pressures him to put away the
Yeah,
chances, because I think Richarlison was so wasteful tonight. And I think Kudus also maybe didn't have the best of games as we probably would have liked. K32 saying fair play to Frank, a good week so far. Yeah, and if he
yeah,
follows it up with a win against Forest, like Dave and I've been consistent, he got 4 points last week, which is what he needed to do. It bought him a bit of time, took a
yeah.
little pressure off him. He's done everything perfectly so far. Brentford was perfect against this lot. I don't really put anything on Thomas Frank. I put it more on the players for not making it 5-6 against this team. And if he follows it up with a win away from home against a decently informed Forest team, Sean Dyche, always a good manager, in my opinion, difficult team to beat, but kind of like Brentford, I think they're beatable. So if we were able to get a win against them, however way we can do it, I'm not expecting us to completely destroy them like we did Slavia tonight. But if we did pick up a win and we saw still similar shoots of this attacking football as well, I
Mm,
don't know. I think he, starts to, buy a lot of good faith, back from the fans again.
yeah.
So yeah, all eyes on the Forest, game after this one.
Like,
But at
like
least we're
that's
not going into it like, Dave, some of these games we've gone into it with, unfortunately, that tension, like a little
yeah,
bit of those worries. Now that he's gotten these 2 wins in a row here, or I guess 3 wins or with, the draw and then the 2 wins in a row
yeah.
here, it's like we're not as tense maybe going into it. We're probably going to go into it a bit more optimistic than we were before.
No, of
Because, I
course it
mean, 2
takes.
weeks ago, we were sorry, keep interrupting you, but 2 weeks, we were saying, "I'm not sure where our next win is coming from."
Yeah.
All of a sudden that's changed.
Or the next goal. And that's where it leads to where's the next win going to come from. And I think this is the thing. I think most Spurs fans realize it's not going to be plain sailing. There is going to be some ups and downs, but the intent to try and go and win games has to be there. And this is what people can get behind. Like tonight, not perfect in possession, wasn't exactly the most exciting. But you can walk away going, we went at it the right way, and he was let down by maybe some of the individual quality on the pitch tonight. And once you do that, then Frank will stay in the good books. And that's all we ask, is just to show the intent, take the handbrake off. Then if we don't do it for whatever reason because the quality is letting you down, fine. But at least show the intent. And this I can get behind. Going at games like this, I can get behind. What I couldn't do is the way we weren't laying a glove on them out of possession, weren't getting a shot on goal. Every corner kick was going into the goalkeeper's hands because of the rigidness of the tactics and stuff like that, the instructions. Take the handbrake off, let them go and play. And if they let you down that way, then I can accept it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with all of that. Swim Master is saying, please result these wins not only get us the full points to help climb up the table, but as importantly build up our confidence. 100% agree.
Yeah.
Stevie Fraser saying, I'm happy with that. Clearly, Colo, though, is the first choice for this Forest game. He is so good and will get better. I feel bad for Colo Milani because it felt like the chances all of a sudden dried up the
Straight
moment
up,
that he
yeah.
came on. And then with Richarlison, he had plethora of them and just couldn't put them away. Jerome saying a win is a win, but not the best performance. I would have to say we don't need to be at our best, though, to beat a Slavia Prague.
Yeah,
I
of
think that's
course.
fair. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they look pretty beatable from the start. And I don't think, I'm glad though, maybe this is a low standard, Jerome, but we did say, Thomas Frank was a little guilty in the past of showing too much respect to certain teams, Monaco, Bodo Glimt,
Oh,
even maybe a Villarreal as well. And this game, we we left like at times they were like Romero was playing like second striker, and then we also had like Paulinho and Van de Ven as the only players back. Jed Spence was playing more as an extra midfielder than he was
yeah.
as a fullback this game. So I think there was clearly instructions to go at them. I think individually from a lot of players, they just didn't have their shooting boots on and just didn't have that
Yeah.
clinical edge to them and that ruthlessness that's required to make it 6 goals, or something like
Mm,
it really could have been. If we just were more decisive and more ruthless in the final third, it really could have been 5, 6
yeah.
goals, this
And I
game.
think that's what frustrates me a little from the players' point of view, Jack, is because they'd be the first ones to use that no Europe as an excuse to get out of here. But yet when European games come around like this, they almost feel like they can take their foot off the gas a little bit. And it's like, these are the nights that you've wanted. These are nights you want to play. Go out there and enjoy it a bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Really appreciate you, though, Jerome. Thanks for coming back at us. You were, of course, a big miss on the fan show, but hopefully we catch you
Yeah.
next week. We will be putting out a panel show, though, tomorrow for you guys to, of course, talk about the week ahead and, of course, what we've seen so far. And you imagine, some more positive conversations around Thomas Frank, to be fair. I'll take a home win, says Silver Spurfer.
Yep.
Good momentum and developing. Yeah, I think that's just the right way to look at it. Nothing better than watching Spurs win and Chelsea lose again. Yeah, Chelsea all of a sudden now
Yeah.
are kind of headed the opposite direction, crazy enough. And against an Atalanta team, which are not too great from what I can tell
Saying that,
either.
they're third in the group, though. In the
Really?
league. Yeah, third.
And Champions League, damn, fair play to
Yeah.
them.
13 points.
And I think in the Serie A, they haven't been doing too hot. So that's actually, a big surprise. Ed Sweeting saying the Dortmund game on the 20th of Jan is going to be
Huge.
absolutely key. Frankfurt away actually is probably more winnable. Frankfurt have only had 4 points and conceded. Yeah, I think Frankfurt are a very different team to what they were last season. I think they're a lot more beatable than they were last season. They've just been all over the shop. But there's Dortmund are good this year. Like they kind of have turned things around under Niko Kovac. They've looked a lot better, both in the league and as well as in the Champions League. So they're going to be a difficult test. But luckily, we are at home and not away from home, because that is away from home. It's one of the toughest places to go. So,
and then if you get over that, though, and then Jack, you got Frankfurt, who although they're sitting there 30th in the league now, they're still only 2 points off a playoff spot. So it's sort of like, even if you get over Dortmund, they're going to be scrapping it for their lives to stay in the Champions League when we get out there. So we've got 2 massive games ahead. And that's where hopefully now people understand my frustration maybe after the Bodo game.
yeah.
I don't think a lot of people understood it, but I was more looking ahead and the consequence that's going to have heading into these games. Because if we won that, you could probably lose one of these and then win one and you're through. And I think that's the difference. Same with the Monaco game. Very frustrated that night again because of the way we went about. And again, you go and win that, you get out in the top 8, you don't have that playoff round. And that's where maybe hopefully people now understand the frustration I showed in them games.
I think so. And you would say against Frankfurt too, it's probably a bit like the Bodo game where like they're going to come at us with a bit of that revenge factor too, because that game was so massive against them away from home, just like it was against Bodo away from home last season. So 2 teams that we've already played very recently and would imagine are probably going to look to try to get one over us, and difficult places to go. So huge games. Looking forward to them. The Dortmund one is going to be crazy.
Look, it's why we want to be back in the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
Big games, big nights. Shouldn't be afraid of them.
Yeah. Shawnee Maddox saying, got a bit sloppy at times, but job done and much more attacking intent. Need to be clinical, though, against better teams. I think we've summed it up pretty well there, Sean. Shawnee Maddox also following up by saying, we are guaranteed to at least be in the playoffs and are moving in the right direction. I'll start taking these. Yep, definitely. Chavi is going to be sore in the morning, says Iceman. He did kind of take a beating.
Kudic, to be fair.
He gets stuck in, though, Chavi, which is what I said during the pre-match build-up, which is what I like about him, maybe compared to other number 10s. He doesn't shy away from putting a foot in. He doesn't shy away from the press, which is why I think, in a way, he's also kind of undroppable. You can't make the excuse that, he's not there for the physical aspect. It's like, but he throws his weight around like he does. He's not afraid of, trying to get in the mix, really.
And that's the thing, Jack. Usually when you're playing a number 10, sometimes you're carrying them out of possession. With Xavi Simons, you're not. And that's the big difference. And that's why you can make the argument he should be playing every time he's fit now. Because he's not a liability out of possession. Like, for instance, Brendan Johnson is. Xavi Simons isn't.
Yeah. Brendan Johnson's such a bigger player as well. It's kind of no excuse, really. Everyone like the stream, please, as the names Charles has said. And I don't think this was a game we need to overly analyze, which is great. Makes our life a bit easier because, like I said, some of these other games early on this season we have had to. So we've had to really go crazy into all the different angles of what was going wrong. I think right now there's a whole lot pretty much going right. And we'll see if we can carry it on in Forest. Forest is a massive game because then pick up a win. I'm telling you, man, I think Frank will buy back a lot of faith. There will be probably some people, still skeptical, but I think he'll sort of win a lot of people back over. And I think you imagine the players as well will start to gather a lot of confidence, momentum. So a lot of eyes on that Forest game this weekend. Everybody, please smash the like button on your way out. We'll put out probably a pretty brief Twitter reaction and match reaction as well for you guys. Thanks to Sugar Ray, thanks to Iceman, thanks to Artist T and Jerome for the extra bits of support. It does really help us out and continues this stuff going. And we'll see you all next time, everybody. Come on, you Spurs. Another win. Nice to say that. Another win and at home as well. And stay safe, everybody. Have a good rest of your night.
Come on, you Spurs. Have a good night.
Come on, you Spurs.